Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome to a new One Up Entertainment podcast. My name is Rob, also PrimeHylian.
My name's Corey, TheSkullKid.
I'm Snoop.
Hey.
Oh, Pat. Snoop.
Pat.
Oh, I goofed it. Start over, guys.
We got it. Sorry.
Oh wait,
re-record.
wait, we can't do that, guys, because we're live. We can't do that.
Oh shit! Hey, chat, how you doing? Welcome to the One Up Entertainment podcast live. Hey, fucking hell.
Let us
Oh,
know.
no!
Let us know if audio's good, guys. As you guys noticed, last week was the first time we went live with the podcast. It's gonna be live all the time now.
Oh, actually, we went live with E3 fucking years ago.
Oh yeah, yeah, that is true.
Not
That
years
is
ago,
true. Thank goodness Rob's here. But
It's
yeah, if
semantics.
we're having any
That's what
audio
I'm
issues, let us know right away, please. But
Yeah.
So hey, welcome, One Up Podcast. We
Hey,
in here.
This is technically the first live, the
live proper, you know.
proper.
The thing.
Like, I can see you and you can see
see
me, and that's kind of scary, dude.
It's
It
kind of
is-
spooky, guys.
It is kind of
no.
freaky.
Real-time live interaction. Yeah, I saw the first live webcam podcast, and that's how it's going to be from now on.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we
Yeah,
can't
This is the new tradition every Sunday.
we
this
can't go through five attempts at starting and going.
Yep.
Fuck, let's try again.
You guys
Yeah.
don't even know how many times we've had to completely refilm podcasts. Like just
I'm feeling
completely-
attacked right now.
No, me too. It's my fault. It's been
Hold
my
up,
fault plenty of times.
We're just no specifics.
I'm feeling attacked specifically
But-
about those intros.
No,
Well, I
no
want-
specifics, but we had when Pat would intro. Sometimes it would be
I-
a good time. I'm just saying it would be a good time because
I'm having none of this. I'm having none of this.
It's all
This is
it's all
sabotage.
Pat's fault. It's always been Pat's fault.
It's a personal attack on my character.
As
I
soon
don't
as
appreciate
whenever
it.
whenever I would mess up, I'd be like, huh, no, wait, what? Because I
At
usually get it
least
first pop.
it was me and not Snoop who did it, because if Snoop did it, oh, that would be...
Oh,
that's
I know.
Snoop.
We never made a big deal.
Oh.
Actually,
Yeah.
it was like
always
what last year. There was one you couldn't get right. It was
Oh.
so funny.
Dude, and then the one... no, because it was at like 2 a.m. or some bullshit. It was like
Oh,
super late.
2 a.m.
So I was too late. 2 a.m. is probably an exaggeration, but it was late,
Mhm.
and I was a very tired lad, and
Oh yeah.
I couldn't do it.
We forgive
And
you.
everyone was making fun of me for not being able to do it. And you know what? It didn't do good for my confidence. I've completely forgotten what I'm talking about right now.
You like, have PTSD every podcast from that one
He
experience.
just
like,
remembers
I
it.
hope they don't. I hope they
I
don't.
hope they don't bring it up. And now you guys have brought it up, and I'm like, oh no!
Oh, I'm super insecure
putting him-
about my introduction.
I've been outed. Oh no!
Oh no.
To be fair, I
Yeah.
like Snoop's introductions the most. Even though they take a million takes, I
I
think
disagree.
they're the best ones.
Oh yeah, you get the quality though, because he's like,
Heavily disagree.
hey, what's up,
What's up,
everybody?
guys? So you guys might have noticed there's no chat on the overlay, but near the ending of the podcast, we have another overlay with chat, and we'll love to talk to you guys and take questions and all that stuff. Talk about whatever we
Yes.
talked about during this portion of the podcast, but yeah.
Yeah, so we still have that other overlay with our icons and the chat on the side, which was from the last podcast.
Mhm.
There'll be the aftercast section, which is still live, mainly for interacting with chat, but for the majority,
Yeah.
large portion of the first however long will be
Mm.
this our faces.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
you better enjoy. If
Yeah,
not,
I hope you enjoy.
well, I
looking
don't know
at
what to tell you.
these
But yeah.
Yeah.
So
ugly faces
what
for
have you guys
all
been up
this
to?
time.
You guys been doing anything interesting this week?
Take it away,
yeah.
Rob.
I'll take
Oh,
it away.
boy.
Oh,
We're just putting
oh,
them on the spot.
I'm ready.
Putting you on the spot.
Oh, I got this. So I think the same as a couple of weeks ago. I traveled up from Hamilton to North Auckland, then came back down, like see my parents, see my fam and stuff,
Mhm.
and then travel back down to Auckland. We'll see some mates, but also go to a Smash local in Auckland, which was exciting. I ate so much food that day. Holy crap! Like,
That
guys-
was the day of our stream, right? Because I remember
Yeah,
before the
yeah, it
stream, you were
was.
like, "Oh man, I've eaten so much."
yeah,
Yeah, I do remember.
I got home. Yeah, I had like we had to postpone it by half an hour because like the time I usually met up with you, I was in a Sal's restaurant with some mates. I'm like, oh, I gotta post. This isn't because we were planning on getting back. It was like night out. Everything worked out in the end. Which was nice.
Oh yeah.
You had a good time?
Yeah. I had amazing. Oh, so much fun. Just
How was the tournament? Did you tournament?
Oh.
yeah, I came second.
Mhm.
It was good.
Hey.
How many people were there?
Like 12 or 13. I'm gonna bring up
That's
the
impressive.
That's really good.
That's
impressive. Really good, dude.
Second. Rob's a
The,
Smash champion.
there's the major coming up in 2 weeks, so I'm getting as much practice as I can.
Mhm.
That's New Zealand's biggest in history,
Oh.
New Zealand history. So yeah, it's gonna be a
Yeah,
good
man.
time.
No, that's
Yeah,
awesome.
How
so,
many like predicted for that, or is
Um,
that like a rough idea?
Smash for Wii U has like 50 or so.
Mhm.
Shit, dude.
It's
That's a lot of people you're gonna have to beat, even though you're
Yep.
technically not gonna play all 50.
no,
crazy.
it's a round robin with 50 people.
Yeah.
Did you
Dude,
have any
that'd be
like
great.
really close matches at all? Like really close, like ones that spooked
Was there any
you?
clutches? Was there any clutch
Oh,
moments?
the tournament I was at.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, cause so I won. The top guy who's like top 3 in the country. I had to play against in winners finals and grand finals.
Mhm.
That guy's so good at Smash and the video games and shit.
Mhm.
He plays Mario, right? And
Mm.
I play Fox, and he fucking destroys my Fox most of the time once he gets going, because Fox is a fast faller, so he gets comboed like crazy, and Mario can just shut him down. Also, his recovery is really linear, so straight Firefox or straight side B, and so if you can get it right, you can just cape it and turn you around, or just interrupt it, or like spike it or whatever. So it's quite exploitable.
Mhm.
Like so, it was
Smash
usually a
stuff
2
goes
stop.
way over my head like
Yeah, I
that.
know. Same. I'm just like
I've got
nodding
no
along.
idea.
Well, I guess I'll stop talking about.
No,
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 no.
no.
Stop.
I trust that it was pretty freaking epic, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, and basic. So after that, I was like, all right, fine. Because my secondary is Mario, so I went Mario too, so it was a Ditto, and I took a game off him in the Ditto, which felt good, but
Dude, taking it like beating the best in the country,
Yeah.
top,
that must
even
feel
like
good.
3 or 4.
or top 3 or 4 in the country.
Still
That's
impressive.
good, dude.
Yeah, that is good
Yeah.
stuff.
So both sets I took a game, but it was 3-1 to him, both of them. Yeah,
That's good, man.
It was
You're repping us.
repping us 1-up
Yeah,
boys.
you're making us look
Yeah.
good, you know.
Oh shit! I should add like a 1-up colon. No,
Did you guys?
hyphen.
Yeah. Sorry, a fire truck just drove past my house.
Oh,
It was
no.
Very, very.
Oh
loud.
hell! Someone's
My
on
window's
fire.
closed.
No.
Corey,
So-
watch out! You're on fire! No!
No.
Oh no,
Go
he's
on,
on
though.
fire!
They're
Oh,
coming for
stop.
me. It's my
Drop 'em
mixtape.
all.
It's dropping soon, and it's just too fire, guys.
The streets of Toronto are wild with excitement for the Skull
Yeah.
Kids
Basically,
mixtape to drop.
Young Skull, not the Skull Kid. Young Skull. You gotta get it right.
How's young spelled?
It like not correctly.
Like
Okay,
the
I was
YUNG?
going for like an example, but you know that works
Not
as well.
correctly.
That works.
Rappers love
Yeah.
to just not spell things correctly, so I gotta follow that trend. You know what I mean?
Just like every time you type it in, just spell it a different way. And so the producer's like, what do we fucking do? And you're like,
Yeah.
I don't care, man. I'm free as fuck.
Yeah,
Stuff
are you
like
gonna have like a calling card at the beginning of each of your songs, like Jason Derulo has,
Oh,
where he's always like,
absolutely. Yeah.
Jason
Yeah.
Derulo.
I'll be like number 15. That's how I'll start all my songs. That's how it'll be perfect.
Don't
Dude,
feed
come
them.
on.
Don't feed them.
Oh, bloody hell. Yeah, so,
How
yeah,
did
it's,
it get?
feels good. Yeah, so I'm flying down to Wellington in 2 weeks for that, staying with my buds in an Airbnb. It's gonna be so much
Hey.
fun. Can't
No,
wait.
Ooh.
I'm happy for you, dude. I'm sure you'll have a really good time. So
Yeah, best of luck with the tournament as well.
yeah,
Bloody
he's gonna
nail it,
win.
man.
Like, what do we even? He doesn't need luck.
No,
Yeah,
fuck, no,
yeah.
hell
See,
no.
Rob,
He is
I knew
gonna-
Rob
no,
would be
he's
humble. I
already
knew Rob
won.
would be humble about it, but
No,
good
it's
luck.
not. It's because I don't want to discredit New Zealand's crazy.
No, I know.
'Cause-
I was just kidding, anyways.
I'm just saying, right? Because
What's Legolas even gonna do, eh?
like,
Doesn't do nothing.
He ain't
He ain't got nothing on.
He ain't got nothing on
Rob.
on Rob. Yeah, and his father.
Well,
Yeah.
New Zealand's top player predicts me making 9th place, which is hype as fuck. But my goal is top 16. But we'll see how we go.
Dude, you're in like the top bracket of New Zealand.
Yeah, are you not?
It's not a massive bracket, to be fair.
I
but
mean,
yeah.
still, that's like country though. That's countrywide.
It's hype as hell. Yeah.
Dude, you could also be like, what? How many countries are there in the world?
283.
Okay, that's more than I thought that was. Never mind.
There's a lot.
Actually,
There's
no,
more
out
than
of the ones that
6.
People probably don't play Smash.
That's
Like,
a good point
I don't
too.
know who in Somalia is going to be playing Smash. Is Pirates? No.
Possibly. I don't know. Pirates love their party games, man. They love their Nintendo. They're all hyped.
They got.
You
the
guys
Switches.
imagine in like Somali, they're like watching the Nintendo Direct and shit.
On
Like
their boats
flipping
with their
out.
AKs and stuff. They're like, "Hey!"
Of like some
Smash is
old-
announced. They firing shots into the sky.
Yeah, some like homemade PC with like using data and shit and a wired, no, like a Wi-Fi adapter and shit on the boat and stuff. Oh hell yeah, I want this now. Someone do a skit of that.
I was gonna say let's do it, but let's not become Somalian pirates.
Let's not fly to Somali. I don't really
let's
want to
not
go
do
there.
that. Yeah.
Yeah.
I also don't want to be a pirate.
No,
anytime
we should
soon.
do like the first like one up. If we ever get to the point where we can have a one up podcast that's like literally live, like people come to like a theater, we're doing it in Somalia. We're doing it there. That'll
Yeah.
be the first.
Okay. Yeah.
I
One up
Let's do
meets
it.
up in Somalia.
Let's do it. Let's do it. I cannot think of a better place.
To access it, you need to get kidnapped by the specific pirates.
I'm googling Somalia murder rate.
Oh god.
It's gonna be bloody
It's
high,
worth
mate.
it, dude. It's worth it.
6.2
We
per
could be
100,000.
pirates. Think about it. We could be pirates.
That's a lot.
That's a lot.
Yeah.
God, what's the kidnap rate? Let's
I
not.
will say
what's
too,
the
really
research?
quickly, if you are Somalian
not.
or have
We're
Somalian
preparing
relatives,
for the fucking.
we're just messing around. Just say. Hope we don't offend anyone with this. Now that I think about
Yeah.
it.
All the Somalian viewers out
Yeah.
there.
Look at the channel statistics, and like 10% of our viewers are Somalian. Oh,
And they
no.
all
Dude, do you hear
unsubscribed,
this?
like,
Do you hear this? Again, there must be something going on.
Someone's dropping a
Dude.
sick mixtape.
It's the
Yahoo.
Somalian
And
pirates
just to
that
give you an idea, my
pissed.
window is closed, so that is how loud it is. So
That's loud as fuck. You're like Central
that's like-
City, aren't you?
yeah, I'm like right in the. I love it. I love it. I'm right in
How
the.
how
Nice.
far up in the building that you're in are you in?
I don't want to.
like-
Well, I don't want to say what floor.
No,
I'm
I
on,
mean like I'm not saying like the exact floor, but like
But
are
me
you
saying
high or low? 'Cause,
very
like
low.
if oh, but okay, so it kind of makes sense that you'd
Mhm.
hear it a bit.
I just love you, Pat, going like, are you
Like-
while you're
I
talking?
don't know,
Here,
dude.
there,
I
in
love
the
it.
middle.
Yo, guys, how tall are you? About that tall?
Like 6'3". So like this around there.
Wait, you're 6'3".
6'2" or 3, yeah.
Yeah, Rob,
Jesus!
Yeah, Rob's tall. I remember when I first started talking to Rob. I seen him.
6'2" or 3.
He posted a
I don't-
picture on Facebook with him and like a friend, and I was like, "Rob's tall. Like you'd be
Oh,
taller
yeah,
than
well,
me for
Holy
sure."
crap!
Oh, you guys not know I'm tall? What the fuck?
I
You're
knew.
from New Zealand.
I
I
knew.
didn't think.
What New Zealand?
What do you
most
mean
people in
he's from New
are tall
Zealand?
as
What's
fuck.
that supposed to mean, Snoop?
What do you mean?
Have you seen The Hobbit?
Dude, the film set of The Hobbit is like an hour drive from where I live right now.
Oh, that's awesome.
Like,
Dude, that
No
means
joke.
that's probably like I've driven past you at some point in my life, which is kind of
Well,
weird.
where I am now, yeah, but when you were here, probably not, because I've been here for like 2 years.
Where roughly where? Like not the exact address, but you know, like what? What
123 Albert Street.
Oh, Albert
Santa
Street.
Cruz.
That's
me
where I
nan's
live.
house.
Oh, it's me nan's house. Oh, I live with your nan. Oh shit, mate.
Oh,
She's a good.
Wait, what?
Fucking hell. I North Auckland, like north, a bit past Albany, if you know where that is.
Oh, okay. I've probably like been in a general vicinity of you at some point, which is weird.
Oh, you should just fly. Guys, come to New Zealand.
You were
Yeah.
out there at some point and you weren't looking for me?
You too?
Anyway, Corey, how about your week?
I'm not done yet.
oh
Fucking-
yeah.
Oh shit, sorry,
No,
I
I
didn't
just-
know. We were going off tangents
wasn't
like
done.
crazy. I had no idea what was
Tangents
going
are
on.
sorry. played Smash, also Tekken at that. It's an internet cafe. There was a whole lot of people there playing Fortnite. Like,
Yeah.
Jesus. Was there
I think there was like a coach as well, and they were like, because it's like lines of PCs and stuff you can rent out, and they were all there playing and stuff. It's usually people who come in and play Dota and stuff like that, but nah, a whole lot of them. And there was a guy streaming. He had his Blue Yeti and his like a thing set up. He was talking with his friends and stuff.
In an internet cafe. So in public, he was streaming.
Yeah, is it weird? I can't decide if it makes sense, but it's also like,
No, I think that's weird. I
don't know,
can't, because anyone can walk by, anyone can do anything.
He was with his mates, though. To be fair, like
I think that makes it a lot better. Yeah.
Yeah.
If he was just there on his own, streaming some Fortnite in an internet cafe.
Oh, by himself. That'd be like,
Oh God.
someone comes and like unplugs his mic and like walks off. And
Like,
he's
no.
like, not again.
Shut
Fucking.
up.
Yeah.
Fortnite's.
Yeah.
The
They were
game.
having a good time, and my friend's like, "Oh, I hate Fortnite." I'm like, "All right, so it's all right, mate. Chill out."
Alright.
Some people,
So-
some people
Come
really
to
hate
this.
Fortnite. But go ahead, Rob.
Yeah. Yeah. And so, I ate so much food that day. Holy shit! I ate like 3/4 of a Sal's whole-size pizza overall, like shared with other people and shit. Do you guys have like New York-sized pizza places over there, right?
Yeah. A real New York pizza.
Hey,
Mamma
Yeah.
mia.
Hey,
fucking pizza. Yeah.
that's the real pizza.
And also like 5 donuts from Dunkin' Donuts.
Ooh, that sounds
I-
good.
So, I ate so much. Holy shit! So the next day, I'm like, 90% of what I ate was just fruit. And water
Yeah, to
and
make
shit.
up for it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because Rob, Rob has a pretty healthy diet, which I've been doing for the past 2 weeks. But don't you? Because I know you don't like fast food. You really you're like me. You enjoy vegetables and fruit, like smoothies and stuff like that. And like for me,
Yeah,
like if I go out, I'd much rather have a salad than like.
Yeah, same,
Yeah.
same. There's a Subway across the road that I go to quite a bit, which isn't healthy. Well, it's healthy fast food, I guess.
Subway's like the middleman. Of,
Yeah.
Like
The salads
they're
are
kind of
alright.
they're healthy.
Yeah. Well, no, I think the thing
Depends on
about
what you
Subway,
get.
yeah, like I worked at Subway for like a year and a half, so I hate
Ah, funny.
Subway now
That's-
because of
Oh
it.
yeah.
Like I despise
Oh,
Subway
yeah,
because of it.
yeah.
But before that, I used to love Subway. Really, with Subway, it just depends what you get. If you're like getting a sandwich and loading it with sauce and getting like extra cheese, and you're getting like red meat or like even pork, like then it'll probably
Yeah.
get a little worse.
Like
But
if you
get
just
Yeah.
they have the health options like just ham and you get a whole bunch of
Turkey.
salad and mayo. Yeah.
exactly. They even have light mayo, so there's lots of options at Subway. So
Yeah. So
don't work there.
I
though.
don't I don't drink energy drinks or really any fast soda or anything really either. I drink a whole bunch of these iced coffees though,
Ooh.
which by the way,
Is iced coffee good for you?
not particularly. I
Yeah.
think
I mean,
it's
as
much-
long as you balance, like, if you know what
Yeah.
I mean.
Well, with coffee,
It's-
it just
it's not
depends
like
what you
fucking
put in it.
shit.
Like if you're drinking
Yeah.
coffee black, like it's actually really good for you to drink black coffee.
Really?
But if you're putting a ton of milk
Yeah.
and sugar in
cool.
it, it's still not that bad for you though. Anyways, if you're only
Oh,
drinking,
yeah.
yeah.
By the way, so for my birthday a couple of weeks ago, my friend, he like after class we're walking back. He's like, I know what I'm gonna get you. I'm like, fuck. All right. And so
Fuck.
one day he walks in, he like knocks on my door and walks in with like a crate of like a cardboard box of like 12 of these things he bought online in bulk. That's
That's
on
a
my
good friend.
shelf right now. Yeah, that was like $40 as well. Shit. So I've just been going through those slowly past couple of weeks. Like, they're still there. The boxes.
It's probably
from he bought
convenient,
it from
too.
98. Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah. And me and Pat finished Magica. That was
Yeah.
fun.
I heard that was a really good playthrough, that series. Like you guys really got along well, and it's just a good time and stuff like that. So
That was like such a good time. Like I've never gone past like the second level of Magica, so finally getting to do that and doing it with my boy Rob on stream was
yeah.
a blimmin' epic time.
It was a bloody pleasure, Pat.
I
I've
heard
beaten
like
that game like twice as well.
I heard
ages
like
ago.
the draw wasn't the gameplay too. It was just you guys, like your guys' chemistry and stuff like that, right? It was more what was the draw for.
I
for those
wanted to
streams?
die several
Oh,
times.
that last stream specifically was.
It was hell.
Stressful.
It was like a fun hell, but God, there's one level that's just
chapter.
ruthless.
We fucked ourselves. To be fair, we got to a checkpoint where we didn't kill all the enemies though. So whenever we spawned, there were like 7 mages.
This was Rob's fault though, because when
Fuck
we
off!
first
No,
got the
you told
checkpoint,
me
he
go
didn't
and get the
activate
checkpoint.
it,
What are you
and
doing?
then we died. So
It was a joint
then we had
effort.
to rush to it. It was a joint effort in fucking everything up. It was mostly Rob's fault.
Mostly, well, basically Pat was crying. I was crying. Chat was sad.
Having a good
No,
time, I think.
Yeah, probably having a good time. And
I
then-
hope.
We hope so. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and there's currently a poll on the one up Twitter, about what we should stream next. And I guess me and Corey will just decide some way
Mhm.
or whatever if we're playing something after Odyssey.
Rock paper scissors it.
Yeah, I mean we could just do a vote as well, like do the same thing.
Yeah. It's like yeah, that's me. I think.
Cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Corey, how's
how
your
about
life
you,
going?
Corey, then? Yeah.
Not much for
What have you
me.
been playing?
I've
What have you
been
been
I've been like really busy this week. I've been just playing a lot of Paladin still. I played the Monster Hunter Generations demo that came to Switch, which is pretty good. I think a lot of people are actually sleeping on that game, at least on the Switch. It's pretty darn good. It's on the Switch and it has multiplayer. Like the demo has multiplayer, which really surprised
Yeah,
me.
the 4 Ultimate demo on 3DS had multiplayer.
Oh, that's
as
cool.
well.
Yeah,
I-
I think that's a great way to get
That's
people
so
into
cool.
it. Because the most fun with Monster Hunter is hunting monsters with friends, like in call.
Yeah.
Because like, yeah, it's a good old time. So I've been playing that. Probably gonna stream it a little bit. I actually made the jump over to Twitch this week. So like, I'm still on YouTube.
Yeah.
I still live stream on YouTube Gaming, but I am moving over to Twitch slowly until about December. So we had a really good start. Yeah.
Slow transition.
Slow transition. Yeah, we had a really good
Yeah.
start. We got 138 followers in 1 day. Well, no, in 2 days.
Ooh.
I'm kind of stretching it. 2 days, which is
That's
really good.
spicy.
I really thought it was going to be kind of like starting over for me, to be honest with you. But like,
Yeah.
I've had more viewers on Twitch than I normally do on YouTube. So
That's hype as hell.
yeah, I'm happy, and I've really been getting into Twitch. It's a much better platform. There's a lot more tools on there for streaming. Plus, I have monetization disabled on my YouTube channel. So like the biggest...
yeah, we can actually make money on Twitch, and they don't
Yeah,
take like
exactly.
half the fucking donations.
Oh,
my god!
Actually,
AdSense is the
they
worst.
do take a pretty big fucking
No,
cut.
no, it's
Oh,
okay.
okay.
It's okay. But
From
the bits.
non-PayPal donations.
Yeah, from
Like bits, they
yeah.
take
I-
so much.
The thing is I might like just not become affiliate because with affiliate you get the custom emotes and bits, right?
Yeah.
But the thing is people. The main reason I'm moving over to Twitch is because I think it's a better platform, but it's also the subscription program because
Yeah.
I've monetization disabled on my YouTube channel. I can't do
Same.
sponsors chat, which is like really important for live streaming. That's like the only
Yeah.
way you can really make it that as a career, which isn't. It isn't the only reason I want to do streaming is for it to be so I can make money, but I just mean.
But
it's
like,
a good
you're
jump.
not doing yourself any favors if you're not like maximizing
Exactly.
that stuff. It's not
And-
like, yeah.
Yeah, and I look stupid. Like people will come to my channel and be like, "Why don't you have sponsors chat?" I'm like, what's? And I just look
I
silly.
can't. I don't have shit monetized either because of AdSense. Like
Yeah.
I've tried, and they're like, "Nah, you're shit. Sorry."
Yeah,
Um,
for me though, it's like I meet the threshold. It's just I have monetization just disabled on my channel, and I've tried appealing it and reporting it to them like 1,000 times, but you just get the same robotic response from YouTube. And it's like I used to
Is-
really defend YouTube before, but honestly, it's like the
Oh,
way
it's
they
so-
do treat like if you don't have like 1 million subscribers, like they really don't care about you, honestly.
Yeah.
And it's like I just don't like that. So moving to Twitch has been great. I've already met some cool people. It has just a lot of cool features, and I like it. So Twitch is dope. I like
The,
it.
The only thing I don't like about Twitch is just the player.
Oh yeah.
I've had more issues with the like, because I don't know what like coding software like Java or whatever they use for it, but
Yeah.
God, it does not, like when it doesn't want to work, it will not do
Yeah.
anything.
I've had probably the same level of issues with YouTube's player and Twitch, maybe more consistently with Twitch. I'm just so the ads on Twitch are so annoying because
So
like,
annoying.
It's the
like,
same
they'll
ad
play-
too. It's the
yeah,
Amazon.
it's for the fucking Meg, the fucking shark movie.
Oh, the one with
Over and over.
Yeah.
Jason Statham fighting a shark.
That's funny though. Like
Uh,
it's obviously like a B movie. Like
I had to do
Oh,
a
I can't wait to
video.
see it.
I had to do a video on that movie the other day, and yeah, it's really
Mate,
it's doing really
it's
popular on like in theaters. It's just people don't really like it that much from what I've seen.
Yeah.
yeah,
I'm
so
excited to see it just because it seems really schlocky, and I love a
Yeah.
good schlocky
sh-
film.
a schlockfest.
Plus, I mean, it's a shark film, and there isn't really much like death in it, which is kind of like a common thing for like shark movies. Is lots of blood and sharks eating people. So can't do a
Yeah.
shark
You-
movie and have no killing scenes, in my opinion.
yeah,
Have they
even
not
though
seen
sharks
Piranha
like
3
don't
Double D?
kill basically any people normally.
Well, I mean,
real life.
it's not a regular shark. It's on
I know, it's
a
a-
megalodon.
it's a
shark, yeah.
megalodon.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
But, like,
oh,
Don't hippos kill more people a year than
Yeah.
sharks?
Regular sharks, yeah.
When are
I
we
believe
getting
cows
Jaws, but
do
with hippos?
as well. Yeah,
Wait, shit, really?
I think so. I yeah.
Oh,
'Cause,
jeez,
like,
I
farmers and
walked my
shit.
dog in a field with cows.
No, they're not.
Oh.
It's just because the mass
gonna
population.
get
how
killed.
commonly they. Pat, shut up.
Rob, I'm gonna get killed by a cow.
But what
Oh,
I was
goodness.
going to say
no.
is that, like the ad keeps this 30-second unskippable ad for this fucking movie keeps popping up on the same stream when I'm watching shit, especially in like tournaments, like fucking
and like hype
Evo
moments
and
and stuff.
yeah, like top 8 when there's a match and suddenly it stops, it goes black for a second, and I'm like, oh no, I'm
Yeah.
gonna miss half this bloody set, and it's like
Yeah.
this summer and stuff like that. I'm like, oh fuck me. And like if I'm switching back and forth between two streams, because sometimes tournaments have 2 players, SmashCon did this for like top 32. Everyone is just like
The
this
same ad?
summer and the shark movie and stuff like
That's
that.
weird.
Um,
I've been getting the
it's-
same like Amazon one where they show whatever recent electronic you've looked at, and it's kind of like,
Oh yeah.
yeah, you know, I've only gotten that one surprisingly.
I've only gotten it. It's probably just how advertising manages
Well,
your cookies
what
and shit.
I like is, like, it's always 30-second ads that aren't skippable.
Yeah,
So it's not like
annoying.
they're like YouTube's got to the point where like ads are at least short. They're like
Yeah,
what,
short and
5
skippable.
seconds, and
Yeah.
then you're like, yeah.
That is the
Like,
frustrating thing. right
Twitch,
there.
If-
nah.
No, a
Yeah.
30-second unskippable ad. Like, if
Mm.
and often the player might have something wrong, so I have to like refresh it.
Refresh the page, and then you gotta watch the
immediately it's like this summer, and I'm like, ah,
It's so annoying.
fucking shit.
Mm.
Yeah, it's just sometimes it's skippable, and I'm just like mashing that button, waiting for it to come. I don't know. We have such a short attention span, but it's like I'm missing exciting stuff that I came
Yeah.
here for.
I think ads
Yeah.
in general are just annoying. I think that their solution is Twitch Prime or something like that. You get Twitch Prime and then you don't have
Yeah.
ads or something. So
It's
yeah.
it's like YouTube Red, I
yeah,
guess.
basically
Yeah.
same thing.
Just
Just the-
you do get some more stuff with it, like you get games and like in-game items
Mhm.
every.
And a little badge
No.
and shit.
yeah, it's
Yeah,
actually
you get a
cool.
little badge. You get a free sub for like a
Yeah.
channel you like.
That's cool. That's really
And
cool.
if you
actually.
have Amazon Prime, you can like
Yeah.
you get 1 free subscription, which is really cool. I don't know, like
Mm.
it is scary moving over there. Like I haven't completely like just ended YouTube or anything. I'm still gonna make videos on YouTube and stuff, and I'm still dual streaming on YouTube. And like if it doesn't work out, I'll just go back to YouTube, right? But it is going
Yeah.
well, so I'm enjoying it. I just like I like the panel system. That's my favorite thing. Is the panel
Oh,
system.
yeah.
It's
Yeah.
like you can
Oh,
really
so good.
answer so
It
many
makes
questions.
sense.
Like I can put the rules for playing, like Discord with like information on it.
Yeah, and fucking not have to deal with like this tiny slot people can see in the description.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
okay, I can put my Twitter here and like my
Yeah.
friend code, or I can put like I tell people to like the stream because no one's gonna really scroll down much further than the bottom, the first line,
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
Yeah.
or like go to show more while they're watching.
Mm.
Yeah, I'm happy it's working out for you, dude.
Yeah,
Twitch
Yeah,
seems like a
definitely,
good
yeah.
move.
it's pretty cool.
Especially in YouTube's current climate, I think
Yeah.
making a jump
It's smart
as soon
right
as
now.
possible and starting to build over there is like
yeah.
the way.
Twitch
to go.
might. I believe Twitch hosts a video platform. I think
Yeah,
they're
uh,
investing in it. I don't know the exact situation.
I think they're going for it where you can like premiere a video on there or something. where like
yeah, you can premiere a video on there, which
yeah.
is really cool. It goes live and stuff like that.
Yeah.
The
So
biggest
it goes like when you upload it, it goes live on there, so people can watch it live and be like the first to watch it and all interact, which I think is a really cool system.
That's so it's kind of like say the Nintendo Direct was on there. That'd be kind of like, that's cool as hell.
Yeah, definitely a really cool way to do it. YouTube gaming definitely has a lot of catching up to do. Like they've only added chat replay like this year. It's like when you really look at them, it's just inferior. It's just inferior. Like a lot of the biggest live streamers on YouTube gaming are people who got banned from Twitch or just can't stream on Twitch. Like Etika is a big live streamer, but the reason he live streams on YouTube is because he'll get banned on Twitch for the kind of stuff he says. Ice Poseidon's another really big YouTube gaming one. He got banned on Twitch. So
he's at the point where if he like even shows up in someone else's Twitch stream,
they'll get banned.
Like if he's just like in the background of it, they'll get banned.
Yeah, Twitch
like,
really does not
really
like
hates that guy.
He is really toxic, to be fair. I'll watch his stuff sometimes, but it's IRL
like,
streams are interesting.
Like it's the same case with what happened with VidMe. It's because VidMe attracted all the people who YouTube didn't want, and all those unsustainable, non-monetized people who keep getting their shit flagged. So VidMe ended up being a bunch of people who were like posting on VidMe as well as YouTube. Like that's what I did, as well as Channel Awesome. I think Pat, you did sort of as well.
Yeah.
Except we didn't keep up with it too well.
Yeah.
And then just the majority of stuff though was a cesspool of awful content that was promoted by VidMe because they have like staff picks and videos, a category videos about VidMe. And people knocking YouTube, VidMe were like, oh yeah, let's promote this, see how good we are.
The featured page was always why I left YouTube for VidMe. Why VidMe's the future. It wasn't.
It fucking crashed.
It was.
It's so
I didn't
interesting,
bother.
though.
I remember seeing everyone convert over, like, which was good. I think just starting up a channel over there and starting early over there was a good idea while still having a YouTube channel. But there are people who
I
thought,
think that's the thing. Like, I just uploaded my backlog.
Yeah,
to it.
that's
I was just
cool.
like,
There are
I've got all these
people that
videos.
were
I'll just put them
throwing
over just in
their
case.
whole life into VidMe, and I was like, dude, like, it's not gonna nothing. Guys, I know a lot of people think it'll happen one day. Nothing will ever rival YouTube. YouTube is just,
I think that
it's known. My mom.
I think come is Twitch or Amazon Prime Video.
Yeah. But it still wouldn't rival it. It would rival it, but not in the way that we're like hoping. Like you talk to a grandmother, she'll know what YouTube is. If she wants to watch something, she'll search it on YouTube. It's like for us, like us younger people, like, you know, millennials and stuff, we might in our minds think like YouTube's dying, it's gonna be dead in a few years. But I'm telling you, like, it's just too mainstream and too put into society.
It's in the public eye. That's the thing. It's too much in the public eye. Like YouTube is like, it's part of pop culture at this point. But the thing is, 10 years ago, it wasn't.
It wasn't, yeah.
So there can always be something that does come and dethrone it, and then slowly over time, there's a switch. So
YouTube
is... I don't know if it will, though.
The nature of the internet and a lot of platforms are just massive monopolies in their particular fields. YouTube is one as well. But like Alphabet, it's a complete opportunity cost for YouTube because YouTube hasn't turned a profit ever. They've always at a billion, multi-billion cost deficit.
Server cost is way too high.
There is total potential for it'd have to be absolutely disruptive and radical innovation. For this, I'm bringing fucking my course into this shit because this is what I study.
It's interesting. Screw it.
It's because no company is too big to fail.
That's fair.
If they fucking YouTube are relatively agile, but they're quite in regards to responding to trends and shit. They're constantly changing stuff and innovating it and stuff, which is good. Because if they were static and stagnant, they'd be crumbling. But
that's everyone says like, oh, we want classic YouTube back, and it's like, no, you don't. You really don't. Because like that
maybe
is
algorithm wise, but like not layout for sure.
Layout wise,
even algorithm wise, there's probably like a lot of people like to knock the stuff that YouTube does a lot. But the one thing I'll give them credit for is if the algorithm decides to like you, you're set. Like you're good. Like they will like do everything they can
a while.
You're set until you go out of relevant.
Yeah, but to be fair, at that point you might have gained enough traction to have a sustainable following.
Following and stuff.
That's the hopes. Like if you can manage to do that, if you can get on the recommended side, and actually have like good follow through viewers, like people who watch that video and go, oh, I like this, go to your
I'm gonna
channel,
go and
subscribe,
watch
or like
other
watch
stuff,
your
yeah.
other stuff.
Mhm.
Yeah. That's when YouTube's gonna be like, okay, we're gonna keep promoting their stuff now, because we know that people who watch
if
that one video
it's-
are watching more from them.
And not even just that, also getting it recommended, getting on homepage, all that kind of stuff. It's like I don't know.
People are very a lot of people have a very close perspective on YouTube's algorithm and stuff, because it's kind of shit how they promote the certain people, like Jimmy Kimmel and stuff like that. But these people are the ones who generate consistent
Views.
high levels of revenue for the company. So
Absolutely.
they're
Again,
going to
that's
heavily
because,
push that.
We look at this from like, when you consider it a very niche perspective, like the actual like YouTubers who like look at the recommended page or like the trending page, we always see like, oh great, more Jimmy Kimmel, oh great,
But that's
more
what a
James
majority
Corden.
of people come
Yeah.
to YouTube to watch. They don't come.
Exactly.
Yeah.
The common like the common or like average viewer is gonna go on YouTube, look at the trendings tab, and be like, oh yeah, I want to see James Corden singing in a car with Celine Dion. Hell yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah, because that's majority of everyone uses YouTube, and that's gonna.
Yeah.
Not everyone cares for, like, granted, it's quite. I think it's quite cool how PewDiePie is dominantly the biggest YouTuber. It's something cool about that, because he's.
I think it's incredible that he's still the biggest YouTuber. I think that's
he's
like
the best
genuinely
now.
incredible.
I think he's the best now than he's ever been, to be honest with you.
Yeah, he makes. I really like his stuff.
You want to know about a meme? Go to PewDiePie's channel. He'll educate you.
He's doing well.
Yeah.
But yeah. So there's one thing I remember. Rewind, was it YouTube Rewind? Last year or this year? I don't.
Yeah, when
keep
people
up
are
with
getting
them.
when people
Was it
get
the fidget
mad.
spinner one? Or
I
was it
can't.
the...
That's like I don't even. I couldn't tell you. It's the one with the animators
I
and the
don't know.
Inslate.
Yeah.
That's the I'm annoyed.
People got very upset about that. But you've got to realize animation channels are very, even though like it's a fantastic genre, it's a small niche of YouTube, and if you don't connect with all the other creators, you're obviously going to go, oh wow, they have such a small part. Yeah, because YouTube's fucking massive.
Yeah, like for me, every year when Rewind comes around and people get mad that they didn't see like all their favorite video game, especially video game content creators do this. They get really mad that they see all these YouTubers they don't recognize, and it's like for me, okay, like I watch a lot of YouTube. I watch a lot of YouTube outside of gaming. I don't just watch gaming YouTubers, and getting stuck in that bubble is
so does,
really
like, a lot of
bad
people.
for YouTube.
Yeah.
Well, I think there's a lot of people that do make gaming content that are really stuck in this gaming bubble, and they don't realize that there's a whole world of YouTube out there. Like, you might not recognize these creators, but there's a lot of people that do know these creators and do watch these guys. So I hate whenever Rewind comes around and I see people getting mad that they didn't see their favorite Let's Player in it or something. It's like honestly, YouTube is kind of like, I know gaming's big with Fortnite right now, but like YouTube's moving in, I think, in a different direction from gaming to an extent. Like if you look at like 2 years ago, you see a lot of like these review channels coming up. You don't see that as much anymore, unfortunately.
I still think
I don't think YouTube was ever like exclusively like a platform for gaming videos.
Not
I
exclusively.
think like there's always been like, I think, an even split between like all these different genres.
Definitely. But if you
I don't
look
think
like,
they're pushing in a further direction than they were with gaming
I
at all,
disagree.
because it's because in terms of revenue, esports and gaming are growing at a rapid rate, and they're continually investing in gaming.
Like Fortnite's
trying
doing
to rival.
great. Fortnite's doing
Yeah,
great.
it's from statistically they are investing more money further and further. Even it's like it's one subcategory. It's one category of YouTube, but they're still expanding and heavily investing in it because it's growing. It's still growing like crazy, and I don't see them slowing down at any point.
It's just never going to slow down. It is never going to slow down.
Yeah.
It's going to be here forever. YouTube's never going.
Oh yeah, I think
We're
gaming as a
gonna die trying to
whole
reach trending
will
page.
always be here. I just mean like kinds of YouTube content is in terms of gaming. It's like Let's Play. It started with Let's Plays, right? Like you don't see Let's Play players come up as much anymore.
Well, you say like we don't see it, but we do. Like it's. I think again the thing is we've just diverted our attention away from it.
Fair
So
enough.
like there's still so many Let's Play channels like doing their thing, and they still have like huge audiences, and they've not shrunk at all. Even
And
though
also,
like it's just how much of like the public eye is on it.
Mhm.
So at a
And
point,
also-
it was like everything was a let's play. Sorry.
Yeah.
That's I keep messing up, and also because like let's plays are a massive thing, but we're also seeing like it kind of diverting into like other categories of gaming because let's plays are oversaturated. People are trying out new things, they become massively saturated. People try new things, etc. Blah blah blah. So yeah, we might not see let's plays popping up and going crazy big as we did before, but like a lot of streaming Fortnite and shit as well is coming massive, or like types of videos and stuff like that. Yeah, so starting a let's play channel in 2018.
I don't
Good
think
luck.
so. Don't think it's a good idea.
Look, do it.
Do it.
Don't listen to these haters. Just do it. Start it. If you want to do it and have fun, then do it.
Yeah, absolutely.
yeah,
if you want to have fun, just do it. Of course.
But
you
if
shouldn't really
you're in
start
it
YouTube
trying to get,
looking
like-
for a career.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
yeah.
If you're looking for a career in being a let's player and you think you're going to be like the next Markiplier, I think you're just setting.
Unless you're you've got a crazy good competitive advantage that is like valuable, rare, like is hard to copy, which like
Yeah.
and
Or
you
if
can
you've got
actually-
friends in
Oh,
the,
oh,
or if
that's
you've got
true.
YouTuber friends, then you can just
Yeah, that's
piggy-
true.
And there's nothing wrong with that. Like,
Yeah.
I see a lot of people shitting on people like, oh, they're just piggybacking off their friends' success. It's like, yeah, so
Yeah, fucking good.
but there's no issue with that. Like, if
You know how hard this industry is to get
It's
into.
very, very hard to break into it.
if say I was like if I had like 2 million subs and got like 500k views on every video, I would be like bringing all my friends around. I'd be like, everyone I know, make a fucking channel. I'm like, I want to boost you boys.
Yeah, absolutely. There shouldn't be anything wrong with that,
Yeah.
helping out friends. I think people who get mad about that too, and they see a channel come up and they get mad because that channel's maybe
Yeah.
getting pushed by like a larger YouTuber. It's like,
I know
being
for a
mad about
fact like channels like I Hate Everything, the old ones out and stuff like that collab a whole bunch with like many different YouTubers and stuff like that, which is
Yeah.
cool. I listened to one interview with a certain YouTuber, I'm not going to say his name, but he explained like he doesn't like going in interviews because like with only 100 regular viewers, because they obviously want to piggyback on that success and stuff like that, which is like it's perfectly fair stance, but it's also quite shallow because they're trying to.
It's very shallow.
It's
It's basically
extremely
saying, like,
shallow.
I know what you're trying to do. You're not here for the interview. You're here for the views. I'm not gonna let you have those views. They're mine. You know.
it's like
When
yeah.
in reality,
It's really
it could literally just
pretentious.
be, I want to interview you.
Yeah,
Like
exactly.
it doesn't have to be this. Not everything is just about views.
Yeah, it
Sometimes
really.
there are people who genuinely want to hear what other people have to say.
Yeah, I think like
Yeah.
the even idea of you being a larger creator and not even like giving someone the time of day just because they have a smaller amount of views or a smaller amount of subscribers is just super pretentious and like just a terrible mindset. Like if someone DMs me on Twitter, no matter how big their channel is, if it's a genuine like message to me and they're being respectful, like I'll read it and you know what I mean, try my best to respond and stuff like that. So it's like the mindset of just if someone's small, it's really ignorant, I think.
Yeah.
Now you've got 10 subscribers, so I don't listen to you.
Some of the best creators right now have under 1,000 subscribers, and they just can't get their foot in the door because of how YouTube is nowadays, in my opinion,
Yeah.
at least.
And this like okay, size is an indicator of some quality to a certain degree, but like you can look anywhere and find small channels who just because you don't need crazy amazing equipment to make really good shit.
Yeah.
Like phones can record in 4K.
That's true.
And like
Yeah,
at
it's
high
just
quality as well. You just and like a decent microphone and stuff. There's a lot of channels below 100,000. Most of my favorite channels are below 100,000 subs, actually. Now that I think about it, or just like just around that mark.
A lot of the channels
Yeah.
I watch nowadays are under 100K, even smaller than that. And I hope you guys like, that's what I mean before when I'm saying you don't see channels like that come up as much anymore. I'm not saying that like, I'm saying that it's a sad thing to me that like, back in the day, if you did a really good review, if you did a review on like Spyro the Dragon, okay, and it was a really, really good review on Spyro the Dragon, it would blow up or
Yeah.
something, right? Nowadays, if you do a
That's some news.
review on Spyro the Dragon, it's really hard to get that video out there because YouTube is so catered to new content.
Yeah.
What's new? This new game review. And that's what sucks to me is like you go back to like 2014, like I said, you could do a review on some super obscure PlayStation 1 game, okay? And if it was a good video, people would watch it and that video would do well, all right? Nowadays,
Yeah.
you need to review the latest Switch game or the latest PlayStation 4 game in order for it to really circulate. And I really hate that.
Yeah.
That's what I mean where you don't see people coming up anymore. Yes, there's those lucky people that do get that exposure.
Yeah, there are always
right?
exceptions, but for the
Well,
most part, yeah,
It-
you're right.
It's always just been a luck of the draw thing. Like, even back in the day when the algorithm favored, like everyone, when everyone was like, it was all an even playing field, they still like, you know, you still had to be bloody lucky to get,
Absolutely.
you know,
Absolutely.
any sort of, you know, bit game pop. Like I don't think the quality of video mattered like ever. I don't think that's ever mattered with YouTube,
I agree.
which is
Yeah.
really sad.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's in
it's true.
the sheer monopoly and size of YouTube. That's
Yeah.
just kind of how they have to. You can't quantify a video's quality in regards to algorithm and stuff, apart from like watch time and stuff,
Yeah.
which makes YouTube go, okay, people must like this and stuff. They want to see more of it and stuff, which is it's a stretch. It's a vague connection because like other factors go into watch time and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But
But
yeah,
what I find interesting is a lot of people like really rag on how, you know, YouTube wants creators to you know, to post like every day. When I don't think YouTube wants that. I think the algorithm's set in that way because if you're uploading every few months, even if it's like great videos, unless you're really like, you know, unless your stuff's so good that it like ingrains into people's mind, like if you're JonTron and you upload
I was gonna
once
say
a year, or whatever,
JonTron's a
people are
great
just like,
example.
I
We're an
I
update
know this
video.
guy.
An update video goes
Yeah.
on trending. Yeah, like
Yeah.
that kind of thing. Yeah.
like
But
it's
like,
it's
it's just
very-
like people are gonna forget. People are gonna forget about creators who are smaller, who don't upload as frequently, which
Yeah.
is a shame because like the amount of work and dedication that goes into this stuff.
Oh, uploading daily is
Absolutely.
a nightmare, and so even for Let's Play channels, it can be crazy. It's like,
Yeah.
but also for like large creators, if you upload every day and it's like a different kind of video, and you segment your content, that might hurt you more than just uploading one thing. Because I see some
Yeah,
channels
yeah.
they'll upload a smaller, easier kind of video more often, and every now and then they'll post their big one and stuff. And because they're saturating their upload schedule, people like get updates on the smaller things but not really the bigger things as much, so it kind of flattens out a bit and they end up being worse off. So if it's a very similar type of video each time, then like Alpharad's type of content, perfect for that. But if it was like, I know a bunch of review channels try and do this where they like large massive video, smaller type of video and stuff more often, which
get
can
through the
hurt.
week.
Some
Yeah.
cases it can really help the channel, but some cases it can't. So it's more being aware of your situation and like knowing what YouTube favors as well.
Yeah.
But like
And also knowing your audience in general. Just like
Yeah, like,
knowing what
know-
the people who are here for you are actually after.
it's
Yes.
all to do with like, it's just good marketing. Know what your viewers value and delivering that value, then
Yeah.
you're pretty much set on, in my opinion.
Yep.
It's the same
that-
for any business.
That's kind of what YouTube, like YouTube and YouTubers on social media, it's all just like branding at this point. It's like all just trying to maintain a certain public image.
It's very interesting.
Yeah.
I want to go back to the example with like, say JonTron uploads and gets so many million views. There's like another channel, Soviet Womble, makes like these things titled like such and such bullshittery part 8 or whatever, like CS:GO, Armor 3 and shit, you know, games which aren't
Stuff that isn't even like favored by the by the
which it's
search
it's
engine.
popular, but like
Yeah.
who plays Armor 3 at the moment? Not many people, but like
Yeah.
he'll upload that.
It's definitely a niche.
After a couple of months, couple of days, he'll have 5 million views just
That's
because,
crazy.
and it's amazing. So like, if people like your stuff and you make good stuff, it doesn't really matter
Yeah.
when you upload. But like, you know,
But Yeah.
If
But
you're,
again,
if you're established, yeah.
you've got to be lucky to get to the
Yeah.
point where people like could do that.
Yeah.
So like where Soviet Womble, if that's his name,
Yeah.
like if he did that at 2,000 subs, he probably would only, like, after a few months, he'd probably only get 100 or 200 views in that
Yeah,
first like
maybe
48
1,000.
hours or so.
Mhm.
Maybe 1,000 if like those 2,000 subs are super dedicated.
Yeah.
But like because he got lucky, he's been pushed, he's big.
Yeah.
Like people know and remember his stuff.
Mhm.
Yeah, I
And when
guess
they
another
see it, they
factor is
flock to it. Yeah, absolutely.
like a lot of daily content stuff is very forgettable. It's like easy to digest, but you're not gonna go back to rewatch a vlog
It's
from.
it's disposable
years ago.
content.
Well,
yeah, disposable.
I mean,
that's how I look at it.
depends on the
There's-
channel.
You might. It does depend
Yeah.
on the channel.
Definitely.
But like in general, like disposable content, people aren't gonna be going back to like rewatch
yeah,
it.
they're not gonna go
Whereas
watch your...
stuff like that. So like Sugar Pine 7's a great example. People are gonna be going back to rewatch
Yeah,
their like older
I was
videos,
just about to bring up Sugar Pine
which
7
keeps them
because
keeps them in like
there's
people's-
bangers at sometimes, and you're like, oh, fucking the annual bi-weekly Sugar Pine 7 sleepover. Like they all
Yeah.
look kind of similar, but you watch them, you remember them, you're like, oh, this one
yeah
is so funny and stuff like that.
yeah
It really
Yeah.
it does depend. Just know what you're good at, I guess.
Yeah.
Know what people like.
Yeah.
It's
when-
a tough one. It's a very
Yeah.
it's not a exactly particularly fun career
Mhm.
in
It's-
some aspects,
dude,
but
I would never want to be a full-time YouTuber. It would be hell. Like
And
I
like
can't
a-
think of anything worse.
in a Rooster Teeth setting, I'd love to death. But
In one way, you've got like job security. When you
Yeah,
know
job
like,
security.
you're safe, then sure. But God, if you're just going independent, that's oof,
oof,
big
massive.
oof,
Yeah.
big my boys.
Anyway, hey Pat, what you been up to lately?
Nothing.
Oh, cool. So
Yeah, no, I've literally done nothing for the past week. Just I've had a relative over, an old Irish lady.
you've had a busy
That
week,
was-
haven't you? Or like,
I mean, busy in the sense that like it was all like relative stuff. So it's not
gotcha.
it's busy as in like it's kind of mentally draining to have to
I
keep
fully
up with
get
those
you.
awkward conversations, but not busy as in like I've had so much work to do or whatever. It's been a whole lot of nothing, but a real whole lot of it. That doesn't make sense at all.
It makes sense, I
Fuck
think.
it.
It happens to me because like I'm hugely introverted, so if I mean I'm very good socially, but that just means I get tired in social situations. So when relatives are over for like a week or so, and if I need sometimes just to be alone for a while, go in my room and stuff, and they're like, oh, you gotta come out and socialize. I'm like, I'm fucking exhausted and stuff like that.
Yeah,
Um,
definitely.
I feel you.
Oh, one thing. I want to bring this up. Yeah. So CS:GO released a new gun, the MP5S.
I tried it before the stream. I was
Oh,
trying it
yeah?
out, and I was like, "Oh, this is kind of a gun." I was,
It's
there's nothing crazy.
it's really good, dude. I think it's a little bit. It might need a nerf, man. It's really
Oh,
fucking
really?
good.
Is it like the
So-
R8 when they released that?
Oh
It was
no,
just
it's
so
not like the
overpowered, it was
revolver.
unreal.
Little background, guys. So CS:GO released a new SMG to replace the MP7. You can put it in your loadout and replace the MP7, which is another gun. It's a silenced gun. It's quite powerful and stuff, but like it's just might need a little nerf. But no, it's not like the R8 as well. That was like an
Yeah.
AWP for $800. Holy shit!
That was probably the most fun I've had on CS:GO. Was like
holy shit.
getting into a competitive game in like what first or second round. Every single player has an R8 out.
Yeah.
Everyone's got one. No one's like
'Cause
messing
if you
around
use
with it.
both clicks, it's super quick, and it's a one-shot kill on
And it's
body.
accurate as hell as
That's
well.
an $800 AWP,
Mm.
but better without the
Yeah.
scope, basically. What the fuck?
It was so.
It was so
scuffed.
busted. Holy shit!
Mm.
I'm sure most people are like, "What are they talking about?"
Oh yeah, CS:GO talk, boys.
Hey.
I was playing that game last night, actually. Good time.
Are we gonna be playing it
Can we? Let's,
Oh,
Pat. We need to try it. Like, we need to see
we
if we
should
can
ping
play
people
with good
schedules.
pings.
You guys should
I'd
take a
like-
one of the multiplayer stream slots and do some CS:GO with viewers on like a
Maybe.
Wednesday.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We might do some comp too. That'll be fun as hell. And also, the worst thing ever.
Oh, nah, mate. We've never done a thing that makes us angry ever.
Yeah.
Nah,
who does
never. We
those?
don't tell each other we're like to be better and shit.
Yeah, never.
Never, ever.
Never happened and it never will.
The fucking sincere sarcasm in your voice is just.
I'm not
So
I'm not
funny.
being sarcastic. I'm being 100%. This is my
I can't deal with it.
truth voice.
Truth voice, guys. I've never yelled at Pat. Ever.
Wait a minute, that's a bloody lie!
Oh shit!
Oh no!
Mm.
You lied to me.
Yeah, CS:GO's great. Honestly,
I've been really in the mood to get back into it, so
I've
It's
I'm
like a
down-
really
I'm down to
popular
do some
game.
comp.
Like everyone I know who
It's-
plays it, like they get super into it sometimes, and then we'll go on like
Mm.
long breaks of not playing it, and then get like super into it again. So.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
me and most people I know. We'll play comp a whole bunch for like a couple of months, and then I won't touch it in ages, and I'm like, I feel like CS:GO, then I'll play it a heap.
Yeah.
Like,
And then I'll buy like a £500 skin, and then
You'll
on
buy-
CS:GO Lotto.
no, oh yeah, I was just
Oh,
about to say,
God.
wait, you
Hey guys,
joke.
use our referral code.
That's all I know about CS:GO is that
Yeah.
It
the
sucks
CS:GO
as well
Lotto
because
thing.
that's a massive discredit to the game. It's like,
Yeah,
oh,
it is.
gambling? Like,
Absolutely.
no, it's a small part of the game.
Mm.
Skins and shit.
But it like that. It to be fair, like I got CS:GO the day it came out. That game was dead. That game was 100% dead on arrival. But it only started to like gain proper traction when the skins started coming in.
Oh yeah, cosmetics
skins-
are
yeah.
a big
People
factor.
were
But like,
oh wow, you can sell these and get real money, and then suddenly everyone was on CS:GO.
and plus, like, yeah, but like, yeah. So
But it's a bloody.
it's
good
just the gambling shit is just a
Mm.
really bad look for the
Yeah.
game because it's a really fucking good game, man.
Mm. It's
I
so
enjoy it a lot.
polished for a
So-
like competitive shooter. So
Like,
polished.
for example, the MP5, when you pull it out, it's got like, I just noticed there's one where you like, your character slaps, and one where you like
Yeah,
punches it and
yeah.
stuff, like multiple just pull out animations and stuff,
Yeah.
which looks so good. I'm like, there's so much polish in this game. To be fair, it's quite closed in. It's not, they don't have huge amount of maps and stuff like
Oh yeah, and the only map anyone ever plays is Dust 2.
that. Nah, dude, Dust 2's out of rotation.
Is it?
Yeah, there's.
Holy shit!
it's
we
out of
can
Delta.
actually- Wow. Oh
Dude,
my god.
Yeah, they still have it in casual, like it's its
Yeah.
own section, which is constantly being played. But like,
Mm.
nah, dude, Delta is Inferno, Mirage, Cobblestone, fucking, oh, and Cache.
Okay. Oh, I like that one. I like that
Cache
one.
is-
I like Cache. That's a good map.
Cache is my favorite map.
Yeah.
Honestly, it's so good. Fucking
It's-
hell.
it's
And
definitely up
Inferno.
there for me.
They reworked Inferno. Inferno's great. No one has any idea what we're talking about. Right now.
Yeah, yeah.
No, but you guys go
But,
on. It's good. It's there.
Yeah,
I'm
no,
sure there
that-
are people who are super into CS:GO and are like they love you for this right now. So
What we'll say is CS:GO is a great game. The gambling side of it's awful. That being said, go to
www.oneupskins.com.
to get a free £5 off your first CS:GO bet.
I have nothing to do with this. Just pointing that out.
Corey has everything to do.
I don't.
He's
Hey
he's the
guys, can we
one-
edit this out later?
He's the one that made us do this.
Basically,
It was all.
Yeah,
it was
so-
all my idea. 100%.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's the
Corey came to us.
mastermind.
He's like, "Yo, CS:GO gambling," and we're like, "Oh hell yeah, dude!"
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
I don't know
Go
nothing
gamble.
about CS:GO, but I'm into the gambling part. Let's do it.
Yeah. yeah.
You like have $500 worth of skins. Like, I don't play the game, but I like. That'd be
I just really like to gamble.
I just love gambling.
But
it's a lot of fun.
basically, so the maps in CS:GO are very like they're quite compact, and everything is designed so you can really learn spots and like. So like if you know the map so well, you can really dominate. Like, you'll
Yeah.
see videos on throw spots where people like from spawn basically toss a grenade and it bounces off like a rooftop and lands in the pathway which CT counter terrorists will come out and like stop them. So pro players will just toss shit everywhere, like 3 or 4 grenades, and they'll land perfectly on all the different spots on the map. It's so fucking crazy. I recommend everyone go watch that just to be like, how do they know that shit? Like my friend,
it's crazy, man.
Little story actually. My friend Seb, who's got like 2,000 hours in that game. I think he was global elite at some point. Basically, fucking global. So he practiced peak spots and like wall shots for ages, which is like, you know, where people come out or like where they wait, where you can shoot them and stuff. We're on CT side of Cash, and like on A side, and there's this big warehouse in this wall, like in the box on the other side where people sit to like peek out the door.
Oh yeah.
And so I'm in courtyard and or the courtyard outside it, and he's like, "Oh hey Rob, shoot that part there," because I've got an op, and I shoot it, and a guy dies on the other side. He's like, "I'm so good at this game," like goes through squeaky or some shit.
Yeah.
It's just like you can. It's a good game, and I suck at it right now because I haven't played it in ages.
Let's do it, dude. Let's get good. Let's get pro. Let's go.
Let's go pro.
Let's go, boys. Let's go. One up. We're going pro, boy.
Hey.
We're going to regionals.
One up esports team.
Let's do it. We're gonna need 2 subs. Like substitutes, not subscribers. Like comment, subscribe.
We need a team of 5. Yeah.
It's
kind of CS:GO is. You can compare CS:GO to Fortnite, and it's what I love and don't love about a competitive. No, you can't. The only way you can is like preciseness, I guess, and stuff. Because like, to me, Fallout. Not Fallout. Fucking Fortnite. 2 Fs. Hell yeah. Is very large. You build towers and stuff and shoot rockets and stuff like that. And CS:GO is very precision based, and like you learn a spot perfectly and you'll win consistently. And it rewards you to just knowing your shit, but Fortnite rewards you for building and playing defensive and stuff like that a lot of the time. That's just the nature of the game.
Like, learning spray pans is super important as well.
Yeah. So if you practice, you'll consistently be really good.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
Also, if you got good skins, you'll be good.
Oh, if you've got an Asimov, you win every time.
Exactly. Yeah. If you've got like a yellow Asimov, you are set.
Cha-ching. Anyway, yeah, that's me.
CS:GO seems cool. Like I definitely want to give it a try. Like I know it's a really popular FPS, and I've heard like the gameplay is a lot of fun. So I'm not gonna let T Martin and Syndicate ruin my opinion of the game.
Yeah, it's just
they did nothing wrong.
Yeah. And they're still thriving as well.
They are, like surprisingly, in my opinion. I think it's very surprising that they're still. It's actually not surprising in hindsight.
A lot more flack.
But they should have
got a lot of flack anyway.
Yeah, especially T Martin, in my opinion. He was really, really snaky about it. Like Syndicate owned up to it right away. T Martin like tried to like.
Oh, they broke the law.
Syndicate was like, I was wrong. I shouldn't have done this. T Martin tried to lie about it at first, like a lot of lying at first. So
I still think like even though he admitted that he was wrong, it's such a mess of things. Like it's obvious that that's wrong. Like obviously, scamming people, advertising your scam, by showing yourself winning big on a gambling site. And saying, "Whoa, look at this! Good luck. You guys can do it."
It's literally against the law because if you own that site, you don't disclose it. I think they're directors and they have to and if they're sponsored by it, they have to legally disclose that. And they didn't. And it was shady as fuck. It's like
very shady.
Oh, shady doesn't even begin to describe it. It's
snaky.
It is just so like fucked up. Like it is goofed.
Yeah, it's really messed up. They were trying to make people think that like it's super easy to get stuff on the site, so kids go over and spend a bunch of money and then they make the money. And not to mention the videos they were showing, like them being owners, they could definitely manipulate it from the inside to make it that they're pulling all these crazy guns or skins. It's all skins, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's all cosmetics.
People go crazy over cosmetics in some games, man. Like Fortnite especially. It's like I tried streaming Fortnite and people just come in and complain about skins. So it's like,
Yeah, at least in CS, like when you see people, like you only see their skin if you're like watching their replay or like spectating them when you die, like
And you
whatever.
can steal it off them. Like you
Yeah.
can use.
Oh yeah, you can pick up their guns and shit, and like
Yeah.
so. Someone drops an Asimov for when they die, and everyone's like, "Oh, dude!"
Yeah.
Just
I'm like,
fucking
mine.
Dude, yeah.
No, swap this to
Swap it.
Please please swap
It's
my.
so fun though.
Please.
Well, as well, you can just you can get your entire loadout with like decently looking skins for like pretty cheap as well.
Oh yeah, like the good skins aren't inherently expensive. CS:GO.
Yeah.
Not that it matters. You shouldn't pay money for skins.
Yeah, or make fun of other
Like-
people for not having cool skins, like people do in
Yeah.
Fortnite, which I still just cannot believe people do in Fortnite. I just think that is so rude to
Oh no, I'm a loser for not spending
for having-
£10
yeah,
on a skin
on
in
a
Fortnite.
battle pass or something. It's just silly. That's when I streamed Fortnite. I tried it like 3 times. That was all it was. Is people would come in and they'd be like, "Lol, noob, default skin." It's like, dude, I
Yeah,
could be
it's so
sick at
toxic.
Fortnite. I could like
Yeah.
360 no scope. You are some crap.
Do you
And it's
know
like-
how many like, things you could get for the price of one Fortnite skin?
Exactly.
10 £1 things.
Exactly. Come on.
10 £1 things.
There's
That's
so
so
many
funny.
better- There's so many,
That's all you need.
There's so many better things. But yo, so I got a question for you guys. Are you guys looking forward to Pokemon Let's Go at all?
I was, then I wasn't, and now I'm in the middle. Like
Fair
I'm
enough.
indifferent.
I think that's
Yeah.
that's what it is for a lot of people. I think like Rob, are you excited or no?
It's interesting. I'm curious about it. I won't be picking it up though.
Yeah.
But it's cool to see. I think
Yeah.
if people are excited for it, that's good for them. I like watching some of the trailers and stuff, but it doesn't really entice me. Except having Eevee as a flagship Pokemon for it is fucking sick because Eevee's.
It's
very
been
good.
so long. Like
I know.
I was expecting.
Jolteon's my
Eevee to be,
favorite
like-
Pokemon, dude. So I'm like, oh,
So-
I have a soft spot for Eevee.
Oh yeah.
Was
No, I
it,
feel
what's your favorite evolution? Sorry.
Ooh,
While we're talking Eevee.
Probably Flareon. I like Flareon. I like
Good
his
choice.
design and stuff. Yeah.
I like Vaporeon. a
Vapor-
lot.
Dude, we're
like
like, look at these gym runners for wonders and shit.
I think
um,
I'm the most excited for Let's Go is mainly just exploring Kanto and like 3D, like super
Yeah.
super
Oh,
3D.
yeah.
that's a very good reason. I
Yeah,
think.
and I think it looks really good. Okay, so like, I think the game does scare off veterans for very valid reasons. The game is starting to look
Oh, yeah.
really easy compared to past Pokemon games.
Which were already very
Very
to be fair.
easy, especially if you've played Sun and Moon. Like those games, they were like holding your hand through that
Yeah.
entire
Yeah.
game. So I think that scares people off.
I still haven't beaten Sun and Moon. It's so many cutscenes. I just don't
it's
care.
just too much. I cannot get it. I tried getting into it. I just could not get into
Yeah.
it. The only other thing, the one criticism I really dislike when people try to like get at Pokemon Let's Go is the go part, because the go part is like really small. Honestly, like they do not
Yeah.
force you.
And that's like the most interesting part of it.
Part
Like
of
being
it,
able
yeah.
to take take your Pokemon on the go, or the ones that you find on the go, back into the game is
Why
really
wouldn't
cool.
you integrate that humongous market that's been popping up for a new console release? It's like, oh, how many
Yeah.
people can we get with? That's so smart. I don't understand. And if like,
Yeah.
if it's only a portion of the game, like it's not.
Yeah.
It's not a $60 Pokemon Go.
It's
guys.
not even like a necessary portion of the game.
Yeah,
It's just there.
it's just
and
there.
people are like, oh,
It's
no!
just-
It's
dude,
adding value. Yeah.
Dude, it's just to
Yeah.
bring that install base in. That's all
Yeah.
it's there for. So
and they good on them
Wow.
for it. Absolutely. Yeah.
absolutely, yeah.
Mm.
Cool.
That being
It's-
said, the thing I'm most excited for is just there's probably going to be a new set of Pokemon cards that comes out around
Yeah,
release.
you're
Oh,
gonna
dude.
be
probably
looking
gonna
at
move
We
on
were
to the
talking
next
about
generation.
Pokemon cards before the podcast, actually.
I love Pokemon, guys. I love Pokemon.
And I'm like, and I said like, do Mega Evolution cards they should be way bigger? And Pat's like, just this, and then he goes off and
He
grabs
gets his
his
giant
massive
cards. And I was like, he should make a deck with just the giant
Gambler
cards. Like,
or
show up to like a
whatever.
real
fair
Pokemon
enough.
tournament with like a deck this thick and be like, it's time to duel.
It should be like
you can't
a
they're all
combination.
just like they're all just Pokemon promo cards. So
Yeah.
there's no like supporters or
Oh, so they're all
cards.
just.
So they're all just
There's no
Pokemon that
energies
come
and
up.
shit.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So, you just, it's just a
That's
it's just
so
a
funny.
flashy deck. Yeah. I do want to do it though. One day I'll do it. Maybe.
One
if
day.
I can afford them.
One day.
Do they
Yeah.
make like every kind of card as those giant cards?
No.
No, that's
only
only one.
only specific promo ones
Like
that come in
special
like
ones and
specific
like.
boxes.
Okay,
Yeah.
I see.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
They're stupid and I hate them.
Yeah, some people really, really hate those
Yeah.
things. Like they really, really hate those giant cards. But it's like I think they're cool.
They're cool if like if they were, you know, more uncommon, but the fact that no matter what box you get, the odds are you're getting an oversized card that just like will warp to no end. You know, how are you gonna display it? I don't know. A
question.
lot of the time they're just like, you know, shitty cards anyway. Like a lot
Yeah.
of promo cards aren't really good anyway, so it's like, oh yeah, no, I want a giant you know, the shark Pokemon? Sharpedo or whatever.
Sharpedo, yeah.
Yeah, I want a giant jumbo card of him, please. Yeah, that'll be great.
I actually would. Not gonna lie, Sharpedo is sick as fuck.
It's a
Okay,
bad
kind of
card.
I don't know, man.
That card sucks.
Anyway, I think shall we jump over to chat now?
Yeah.
We've been here for a little
Yeah.
bit.
Yeah, you
Let's
guys
do it.
ready? You guys ready? All right. Let's,
Yeah. Look at this sick transition.
Yahoo.
Ready? Wait.
I'm ready.
Ooh, there we go. There we go.
Whoa!
Look at how
What are
smooth that was.
those?
But yeah, guys. So as you guys noticed, like the most of the podcast we had just us, but now we'd love to talk to you guys. Take any questions you guys have. Talk to us. Talk to us.
Yeah, talk to
Please.
us. Let
Ask
us
us
know what are
questions.
your thoughts on life.
Yeah.
Nice.
And all the stuff we just talked about too, like Pokemon, Let's Go, CS:GO. It's ironic that they both have Go in it.
Yeah.
Smash, anything. Like let's talk. Let's chat. How you guys
Yeah.
been doing?
Let's chat.
Ooh, Jace asked a really good question. What are your guys' top runners for favorite game of the year other than Smash Ultimate?
Oh, come on, dude. You can't exclude Smash Ultimate.
Well, like, we haven't
I
even-
guess it's not out
we
yet.
haven't
but,
played
like,
it yet.
come on.
So game
I
like
don't care, man. It's got enough. It's got so much shit in that game. And they'd have to really screw up for it not to be like top of the year.
Yeah. I
Insane.
definitely right now, I definitely say that God of War is game of the year right now, in my opinion.
I can't think of what games came out this year. I mean, Octopath's
There wasn't
probably...
a lot, dude. There wasn't a
Mate.
lot.
It's been
Yeah.
a very slow year so far.
In terms of exclusives, there was the Yakuza game that they localized.
Oh,
God of
Dragon
War
Ball
4.
Fighters.
Yeah, Dragon Ball
Sorry.
Fighter Z.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's
Uh,
Fighters.
Monster Hunter
Is
World
it
came out
Fighter
this year
Z
as
or
well.
Fighters? I've gotten like flack for saying it wrong
Fighters.
a few times. It's Fighters.
I say fighters.
Oh, no, I say Fire Z because I'm a fucking scrub. Because it's like Dragon Ball Z, Fighter
Mhm.
Z. But it doesn't matter either way. It doesn't. It's fine. That's mine.
Yeah,
Fighters
Monster
Z.
Hunter World came out. I don't know. Mine would.
Yeah, Monster Hunter
I don't know
World
what
2.
might be.
I'm sleeping. Okay, I'm gonna go back. On my. No, I'm still saying God of War, but Fighters is a close one. But then Monster Hunter World was so good. Like that game was really fun. I had a lot of fun.
I
playing.
still haven't. I don't have that game. It's on PC as well. I'd like to pick it up. It was all my buds have it, and I'm sad.
Rob, let's play it. I'm sure.
You guys should.
Get it, Rob.
You
Do
guys
it.
should.
I can't because I don't own the game.
Get it.
That's what I'm
Get
saying.
it.
Yeah.
Get it,
Oh,
man.
shut up! No, I don't.
Ooh. I like the one that Donald asked. Team Fork or Team Spoon? Do you guys know what he's referring to?
Oh, the
Splatfest, right?
Yeah,
Splatfest.
Team Fork, dude. Come on. Fork over a
Team. They're both cutlery.
Spoon. That's
The
true.
Team...
You gotta
Who
pick
cares?
one. You gotta pick one.
Team, whichever one. Whichever. I don't remember their name.
Favorite Tom Howard moment? Every time he say Todd Howard, not Tom. Todd Howard. Every time he says "fuck" in like a press conference or something.
Mine's when he did the thing.
The
I don't-
thingy.
I don't know much stuff that he's done. My only knowledge of him is, hey, Skyrim.
Scrim.
He's actually a really cool guy, I think, because he's very much like a game developer, and like he's been in like the
Yeah.
Oblivion documentaries for ages. So he's not like some it's not like some guy in a suit just coming out and like, we want to deliver value to our fans, and like fucking I don't know, just like very corporate thing. He's a good personality guy. He's good.
Yeah,
like
I
him.
think he's a really funny. He's just entertaining too. He's just there's something
He's
about
very
him.
marketable as well because he's
Yeah.
very down to
So
earth.
marketable. Yeah.
Yeah, so marketable. I think he may be more marketable than Reggie.
Nah, dude.
Ooh.
Oh,
No,
no,
Re-
way.
oh, dude, we
marketable
totally-
just 'cause
dude.
he's a meme.
We totally
Just
missed
for the
something.
meme.
We totally missed something. Did you guys see the Diablo trailer for Switch? Did you see the?
Oh,
that was
yeah, yeah.
hilarious.
I didn't see that. What?
Dude, with Red.
Diablo's coming to the Switch. Diablo 3.
Diablo 3's coming to Switch?
You didn't know
And
that?
it's got like
didn't know
it's
that.
got
What the
all
fuck?
the DLC and
Zelda
a
stuff.
new like it's got
Zelda stuff.
it's got Ganon. Yeah,
Oh,
Ganon.
Really? Holy shit. Let's
You
go.
can beat the shit out of Ganon as a cheeky little Diabolus.
Yeah. Oh, Jace asked a
Witch
good question
Doctor.
too. It's dope though. I more thought the trailer was hilarious. I just thought it was really funny. I like when they just use
Oh,
Reggie as a
Reggie is such a fucking meme lord.
I love
Love
it
him
so
so
much. Reggie's so great.
Yeah.
Like, so many quotable. Oh, I think they just know that he's
He's leaning into it now. He's
Oh
really
yeah, he wasn't before, but now all the skits
Yeah.
they do with him and like chat's always like, Reggie, let's go,
Papa Reggie.
Reggie.
Oh,
Yeah.
I love
I
him.
just bought Diablo 3 for PC. Can I get a refund? I mean, if you,
From
don't-
me, sure.
yeah, no, nah, dude, PC's probably the preferred place to play it because it's a dungeon crawler.
Yeah.
The
Mouse.
cool
Plus,
thing.
it'll be way cheaper anyway.
Way cheaper on
Yeah.
PC. Like
Way
I would
cheap-
definitely recommend it on PC. The only cool thing for Switch is the wireless co-op. So like you could like
Oh,
bring
yeah.
your Switch on like a bus ride and play that game, play through it co-op with like friends. So I
Yeah.
think that's pretty cool.
That brings me back to when me and my buds played it on like an Xbox, all four of us and shit. So that'd be rad as hell.
Yeah. Oh, Jace also asks, what's your favorite thing about the editing process? So do you mean
None
like,
of it.
None of it.
No.
Snoop
The
hates
editing process. I'm trying to
No.
find that exact
Anything in and anything in After Effects is my favorite part.
Yeah, same.
Like I just love After
It's
Effects.
just fun. There's so much cool stuff you can do in After Effects. Like for me, and when it comes to making videos at all, editing is my favorite part. Like once everything's done and I bring it into Premiere and I can cut everything up. I really like transitions. You guys have probably noticed that in my videos.
Yeah.
It's like whoosh transitions. I fucking love those. So. Whoosh.
My
don't
favorite thing
know.
is making T-posing characters dab.
That's
I've...
a good time.
Don't encourage him, Corey. What are you doing?
Hey, Rob,
Um,
take a photo of you T-posing for me, please.
Don't
Well,
do
you're gonna
it,
make it a
Rob.
model.
Don't do it.
No. I don't even make it a model. I just make him dab. I just...
What is my favorite part of the
Popular.
editing process? That's a good. I love making shit really smooth and stuff, and I love transitions too.
Mhm.
But just making stuff pop up and like look really good. I love combining. I do a lot of Photoshop work when I edit videos because I make stuff in there first. So stuff looking really nice and still conveying stuff. I don't know. It's really hard to say. I can tell you what the worst part is.
All of it.
All of it. I actually hate. No,
Yeah.
it's
I hate
it's-
editing.
It's when you have a humongous amount of stuff to seep through and slowly go through, and
Oh,
when it
yeah.
Oh
crashes all the
yeah.
time.
Or even just like cutting. Okay, so like.
It's gameplay is what I mean.
Gameplay, yeah, gameplay's the worst one, especially me and Rob and Snoop not really doing live action stuff with our videos. It's all really reliant on gameplay. So there'd be these moments where
Yeah.
you just need something on screen and just cutting up gameplay and finding good clips can be so
Yeah, Cran puts it well.
annoying.
Like my favorite part of the editing process is needing a very specific piece of footage and not finding it and just cutting that part of out of the video. I don't do that. I just keep
All the
looking,
time.
or maybe record some more of it.
Yeah.
But like, yeah, it gets harder the wider you go.
Yeah.
Like if
Yeah.
I'm just talking about one level from a game, and it has its own challenges. Like I might have to repeat some footage. But like if my current video is talking about a whole lot of games, I've got so much
Yeah.
footage. I'm like, where do I start? And if I have problems, I'm like, fuck me, help me.
Do you use Vegas, right?
I do use Vegas, yeah.
You should really give Premiere and or the Adobe Suite a shot. 'Cause if you
I've
like, do
given
a bunch of
it-
Photoshop
he
stuff.
can do Rob
And-
can use Premiere.
I
He
know
just,
how to
like,
use
he's
Premiere.
more
Yeah.
it's just like
but with like the nice
Oh,
motion
'cause-
graphic stuff.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
From Photoshop,
it would
you
yeah.
can chuck that into After Effects
After
and have
Effects,
it
yeah.
like as a individual composition. You can go into that, and then like each of
Yeah.
the layers is like
The
separate.
way
Fair,
they've
it's-
integrated the different software is
Yeah.
amazing.
Yeah, that is
so
my
good.
favorite thing about Premiere in After Effects. It's just easily seamlessly transitioning between that. Shout out to Snoop for actually teaching me that a few years ago. I came to him and I was like, how do you have this like motion blur on all of your graphics? And he's like, and he shows me, he's like, dude, it's just you just turn this thing on in After Effects. And I was like,
Oh,
all
yeah.
right, this made things look a lot better. So
If you want stuff to look smoother, just turn on motion blur. That's
Basically,
a tip for
I
any young
figured out how to
editors.
do motion blur in Vegas. Actually, it's not like a switch thing. You just something you apply. It's really, and I'm like, yeah. It looks so
Yeah.
good in video. In games, motion blur is the worst, but in like,
Oh yeah.
oh
in
yeah,
film
dude,
and
it's
shit.
stupid to have motion blur in video games, and like
It's so dumb.
it's
Yeah, it
so
doesn't make any
dumb.
sense.
Video games, grr.
Grr, man, I hate video games.
And I love Pokemon Go.
I love Pokemon. Every day.
Ugh.
That song was fire. That was a good song. JK. I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
It was pretty fire. It was pretty fire.
It's so funny. I like it a lot. And we got Garrett Williamson's cover of it because of it, so I'm okay with
Oh
it.
yeah.
That's fucking rad as hell if you haven't seen that. He like turns that song into a genuine jam. What the fuck? How does he do that?
He's a phenomenal composer. You know, I wish made more music. Youngtown, that guy
Yeah, he's
has
kinda slowed
so
down.
much musical talent, and I understand he wants to make other kind of content, but like if he really just focused on making the satirical music, like I'm not gonna tell the man how to do his channel. He knows what's best. He's the champion. So, yeah.
Man,
Yeah.
there needs to be more comedy-based music on YouTube.
Yeah. I think
Like actually good stuff.
Do you
like
guys know who Lil
Bo
Dicky
Burnham,
is? You
Flight
guys
of the
know who Lil
Conchords
Dicky
stuff.
is? Yeah.
I know who Lil Dicky is.
He's the
yeah.
best.
He's alright. He
Lil D.
has his moments. I feel like
Yeah. Jace has a very good question relating to editing still. When you set up to edit, do you usually have a set plan what you want to do, or is it like a blank canvas where you come up with things on the spot? For me, it's totally the latter, apart from specific points in the script where I'm like, okay, this, and this might work here. But, yeah, pretty much a blank canvas. I have ideas in my head and stuff, which probably isn't the best, but it's like, it's editing is problem solving and creativity, and that's basically it. Straight up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Basically,
Because shit
no,
always goes wrong and doesn't turn out how
yeah.
you want.
I'm completely the same. Like I might have like a vague idea of how I want something to look, but the odds are it'll never look that way, so I always just wing it. So like everything's always just we'll do it live. Sod it.
yeah. I have like stuff in my mind that I'm gonna do, and I'll write notes sometimes. But for the most part, like once voiceover is done, I just put it in and go with the flow. So
I always sit down and go, okay, how can I make this interesting or visually appealing, and also like make it easy to understand? And sometimes I go a bit overboard, and like I need to tone it back a bit and be a bit more simplistic. Like sometimes a simple cut to another gameplay shot is fine. And I need to remember that and do it more often, because otherwise shit takes way too long.
Yeah,
like
see
8
that's
million
my
views.
issue. I'm at a point where like I over edit stuff.
Same.
out of fear,
Holy shit, same.
Like I did it right from the beginning, so I was always like, well, I'm not interesting. Like I don't like my writing's not good. I'm not an interesting person to listen to, so I need to carry like crazy with this fucking editing. So it's like, okay, if I have a bunch of like bright colors flashing around the screen, people like little babies at jingling keys. They'll be like, yeah, this is entertaining. I love Teletubbies. So that's
Fuck
you
yeah,
know,
dude.
overcompensating.
Yeah, it's not a bad tactic though at the start, because people look at it and they go, "Oh shit, this is cool," and then they stick with it. And then you're like, "Oh, what's up, sluts? Today we're gonna play some
What's up,
fucking
sluts?
Fortnite. What's up, sluts?" Whoa. Yeah, editing's whack. Don't do it.
Yeah. Purple
Don't do it.
Pencil 1 asks, we got another good question. Purple Pencil 1 asks, what's your favorite Nintendo franchise? His is Smash or Zelda. So, what about you
Oh,
guys?
cool, dude. Very good choices. Nice.
Nintendo.
Yeah.
Probably.
what do they
honestly,
make?
I think we should
What did-
take that question and turn it into just video games in general.
I don't know, because
Snoop, are you okay? You
your
look like
favorite
the
one.
you look like the Inkling when he's seeing the Smash symbol for the first time. I'm sorry.
There was a fucking huge moth that just splattered on my window.
Like I was just
just
waiting for
slowly
the
making
camera to
its way
zoom
up.
into your eye, and we just see the Smash symbol in your eye.
Terrifying.
Oh yeah,
That's
they can't
adorable.
see. They can't see. I just realized.
Yeah, they can't see it. That was terrifying.
We just like flip back to give them like pets, Nero.
Oh god.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, we can give our favorites and like favorite Nintendo.
Yeah.
Well, it's
favorite
basically
Nintendo
just Pat.
seller, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah. Developer
it's
or
Kirby.
series?
Kirby.
Oh.
It's series.
Oh,
The
just
question
in
was.
gen-
Yeah.
Oh, from Nintendo though, right?
Yeah. But like
Yeah,
we can
yeah, Zelda,
go off. Of,
Zelda.
yeah.
Kingdom Hearts.
Ah, I knew that was coming.
I really like Kingdom Hearts.
Weeb.
Mine is Metroid. Holy shit. Yeah. And Metroid, and that's my favorite for everything. So
Yeah. Metroid's
What about
pretty dope.
Metroid?
shut your
What's one-
face.
was
I
that
know
right?
you. I know. Shut your face. I know what's got.
What?
I see that
What do you mean?
smile, you motherfucker.
What do you mean? Just let me
Uh,
Google it.
Oh fuck it, motherfucker.
What's that Metroid no one likes?
Other M, right? That's Rob's favorite.
Other
game.
M, yeah, Other M.
Shut-
Man,
I
Other
have
M is
that.
the best.
On my motherfucking shelf, right now.
He loves
I
it.
got that for like $9, and the guy, the counter at JB Hi-Fi was like, "It's pretty good steal." I'm like, debatable.
No, it isn't. Why
Could
must
have
you
gotten
like?
a fucking Subway for this, you know.
Yo, so
Okay,
there's-
that's the hot cost gamer asks, what guilty pleasure games do you all have?
Ooh.
Ooh,
Ooh, that's a good question. I need to think about this.
Skyrim, probably for me.
No, that's not a guilty
That's
pleasure.
respect-
Dude, you guys have made
Skyrim
me.
is a
No,
fun
don't
game.
even. You guys have made
Skyrim's
me.
a great
you
game,
guys
dude.
don't even say that. You guys have made me feel guilty for liking.
What do
that
you
game.
mean? No,
Dude,
it's just
I
because
love
Skyrim's
Skyrim.
Go back
oversaturated.
and watch season 1 of the One Up podcast.
No,
and look
no,
at
no, it's
Anytime
'cause-
Skyrim ever came up,
No,
No,
okay,
it's
we're not making fun of the game. We're making fun of how it's lingering.
and
how
guys, I'm teasing
pushed in your
anyways.
face
I am teasing
it is.
anyways. Snoop and Rob
Shut
don't
your
hate
face.
on the no.
No,
I like
no
Skyrim.
I'm
Skyrim
gonna
allowed.
dab on you so
Honestly, though,
freaking
it
hard
is
right
kind
now.
of a guilty pleasure game because it really isn't that amazing. Like, it's an amazing game, but it's not
Okay.
that amazing, honestly. So it's my guilty pleasure game. I'm gonna put Skyrim. That or maybe a little bit of Minecraft every once in a while.
Dude, Minecraft's good though.
Oh, I fully
Oh,
love
oh,
Minecraft, and I
am-
don't feel a shred of guilt about it. I go into phases every half a year. I'll play it for like a month, then I'll put it down. Create a new world with a friend, make a cool ass castle, then put it down. Never touch that world again. Mine would probably be one of the Rabbids games, honestly.
Oh yeah.
Raymond Raving Rabbids I love, actually. It's fucking, in some places it's really bad. Not really bad, it's a pretty decent game. Or like
Yeah.
Rabbids Go Home and shit. I actually dig, I find the Rabbids kind of funny, not gonna lie. Like,
I like that design.
They grew
Yeah.
on me after Kingdom
They-
Battle.
like, people can, it's a fair comparison to compare them to Minions, but like, I don't know. They're slightly more, Minions are just obviously unoffensive to everyone and stuff,
Yeah.
because they're yellow weird things who say funny jokes that your grandma can like. Rabbids are like, they are literally called rabid as in on rabies creature thing. So,
Yeah.
like, you know, it's a bit different, but like, oh, it's fucking, it's overmarketed as shit and stuff. I enjoy those games. They're fun though. Yeah.
I think
How
the,
wacky
the
they are.
the only one I can think of is Hello Kitty Roller Rescue. Just because like I went to make a video on
you
it, so
did
like
it.
okay, this is gonna be terrible. Like that's the most fun game. Like the most unexpectedly fun game that I've played.
Holy
on
crap!
This
I
man.
remember
honestly,
that video. Yeah.
I remember
It's
the video.
such a good game.
You were
It's
like,
so much fun. I wish I was joking, but I genuinely really enjoyed that game.
I'm
Wasn't
trying
too
to
bad.
remember what guilty pleasure games I had.
And actually, I'm gonna take mine back though. I'm gonna take mine back. So there's two. Any Yu-Gi-Oh game, because Dondal mentioned
Oh,
it in
hell
chat.
yeah.
I love those old
Hell
school
yeah.
Yu-Gi-Oh games, and you'll kill me for this. Those old school wrestling games. I love.
I was just
professional
about to
wrestling
say
games.
it'll be wrestling
So-
games.
Yeah,
That makes total sense.
Yeah,
dude.
Rob
You love
knows me
wrestling.
well enough.
Fair enough.
That's
No
that's
shame. This is a no shame zone.
Some
This is
smack,
a shame-free
some
zone.
She likes
SmackDown
that.
versus
Raw.
Raw. Some Here Comes the Pain. Yeah.
The second Rob says his guilty pleasure, that's when the judgment comes.
Oh,
We're
fuck
all gonna
off.
judge Rob specifically.
And Sprite.
I already said mine though. That's the fucking Rabbids game.
Oh yeah, shit.
He did. He did.
Oh, rabbits! Oh, no!
no! The worst game of all
Gross.
time.
Also,
Say it.
Sprite's like, what
Unepic.
about those stupid Facebook minions memes? Rob hates those. He hates those. You put one of those in chat, he'll call you out on it, dude.
I'll fucking ban you from
He,
chat. if
he
you do.
hates the minion memes.
I hate them so much.
This is funny.
Rightfully so
I
as
think they're
well.
really good.
Shut up. Shut up.
I love it. I love a good minion. I do.
I kind of find them funny, ironically. Yeah, we've delved into a totally different subject as well.
Dude, I'm a minion XD.
I'm a minion, the minion kid. Oh my god, Snoop just put one in Facebook chat.
Oh motherfucker! I heard that notification. I'm like, I know it's motherfucking Pat.
You should
Motherfucking
check
Pat.
Facebook, guys. Someone might have sent a very important message.
Very, very
Dude.
important message.
What about those fucking motion controlled games on the Wii that are kind of shovelware, but like you still played them?
Yeah,
You have
as
any
a,
of those?
well, as a kid, like, we were all Wii kids, I'm pretty sure. I know Rob was a Wii
Oh
kid as well.
fuck!
Hmm.
I remember there's this arcade game called Ghost Squad that I bought.
Oh yeah, no,
Dude,
I know.
you played that?
Is it dope?
Yeah, I've got that.
I've got it. It's pretty shit, but it's at arcades and stuff. I bought it
Wait.
for like. It's,
Hold on one sec.
Remember,
play
you're,
the
remember
same-
you're not actually on camera, Snoop, to say. I think
Yeah,
he thinks
that's why he's going to get it right now and show us, even though chat
even though
can't see.
no one can see.
except us. This is fine. This is fine.
For that. Oh
Fucking.
shit, yeah, I'm not on camera, am I?
You're not on camera anymore.
Oh, you do it
Yeah.
even though. But
He's,
you
he's holding it up. He's holding it up.
You guys can't see, but I'm holding Ghost Squad.
I want to
like,
switch, but I don't want to risk switching overlays. To be honest with you, I'm not risking.
Yeah,
it.
don't risk it. Don't risk it.
Yeah.
That was my bad.
Risk it for a biscuit. Do it.
I just threw it away. Don't do it.
No, it's okay.
Yeah, Ghost Squad. It's like there's got 3 levels. It's multiplayer. You shoot people. It's literally a game you see in arcades and stuff. One of those
Yeah.
shooters, but on the Wii. I played it a whole bunch with my friend, but I was always thinking like this game's pretty. It's one of those games. There's no blood, and you shoot 100,000 guys with real guns and shit. And
Yeah.
your commander's like, there are terrorists there. Defeat them. Like, nah, don't kill them with your gun. Like, it's like when games. It's rated M, and it can't say the word kill. It's like, what the fuck are you guys doing?
It's so good, dude.
Oh,
Such a
dude,
vibing
I've had so
game.
much fun with that game.
But yeah.
Oh my
what was,
goodness.
what was another one? Oh, Jace asked another good one.
Jace with these. Jace is asking the best questions,
Yeah,
guys.
10 out of
Up your
10. Be
game.
like Jace, guys.
Yeah.
What's a game
like
you guys
Jace.
used to love that you've fallen out of love with? For me, it's Sonic Adventure 2. I used to argue with people that Sonic Adventure 2 was not that bad of a game, but I cannot get through like 10 minutes. I can get through City Escape and then out and maybe the Chow Garden a little bit, but after that I want to die. I'm not gonna lie. That game's brutal.
I've got no idea. I'm pretty nostalgia like heavy. So like games that I used to love, I tend to still love regardless of their flaws.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
kind of feel you. There's 2 series for different reasons. One's Pokemon. I used to be the biggest Pokemon nerd, had so many cards, played all the games and shit. But after Gen 3 and stuff, I just stopped and I haven't gotten back into it since. I'll keep up with what game comes out. I mean, as in I'll know what it's about and stuff like
Yeah.
that. Might watch some Let's Plays, but I'm not like, it's whatever.
Yeah.
And Monster Hunter actually.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Because
That
I have
makes sense. They're very grindy.
Mm-hmm.
Like
yeah, it's like I have Monster Hunter 3 Try on the Wii. I have 3 Ultimate on 3DS and 4 Ultimate as well. And like Monster Hunter
Yeah.
Worlds come out, which I was hyped for as fuck, but I'm kind of like, I want to get it, but I also like, now is the best time for me to get back into it because I was stagnant with the series.
Mm-hmm.
Not because it's honestly for the wrong reasons though, because it was getting hype as fuck and like crazy good spotlight,
yeah.
which was cool because it used to be like very obscure. Now it's mega mainstream, and so I remember my brother-in-law got me into it when it was in the 3 try days, on with Wii Online, and no one knew what Monster Hunter really was, and now it's like
Huge.
one of the biggest titles of the year.
Mhm.
Yeah, exactly.
I remember getting the PSP one back when that came out and
Yeah.
hated it.
Oh, like OG
I
Monster
got
Hunter.
Yeah,
nice.
I got a refund basically immediately. I really didn't like it, but to be fair, I was like 7, so I was like, oh, why can't I don't know what I'm
Honestly,
doing.
Monster Hunter's a hard game for like kids to get into. I'd find 'Cause
So
even
hard.
a lot of
it's
my
it's got a
basically for
steep-
kids,
yeah.
dude.
A lot of
it's
my
hard for
viewers,
adults to get into it.
like a lot of my viewers, I really tried to urge them to like download the Monster Hunter demo, and a lot of them were like, I didn't like it, and I'm like, guys, it's not that bad. It's pretty good. Oh,
You've got to really get into it.
It's like the learning curve's high as fuck, but once you're past it, it's like, oh hell yeah! Like once you're really like, cause it's a problem JRPGs have where there's so much stuff that you have to know, and like if you're doing one thing wrong, it can halt your entire progress. Like you don't upgrade your armor a bunch, or like there's these things you have to do, and so there's so much at the start of the game, and you're like, oh, you got to do this, oh, this is this, blah blah blah, and it's like half an hour of new shit all the time, and you're like, oh, I can't remember like 70% of this stuff. Fuck me. But like once you get into the zone, you're like you're on it, and it's good.
Yeah, once it clicks, but
it's a fucking hard hill to climb. But
Yep.
shit, man.
It can be an hassle. Heavy, I'd asked a really good question. I think after that, probably be our last question before we wrap up. I think that's cool with you guys. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah.
Cool,
Sure.
Cool.
Well,
All right. So Heavy, I'd ask, outside of games, what are the best things you've watched / read / streamed?
Like
Kingdom
really
Hearts.
time?
Yeah,
Well,
just I
like,
guess
just
this outside of
in
games. Yeah. In
So
total.
like any media.
Yeah.
Oh, I can go off on this, dude. Holy shit.
jeez.
Well,
Um,
that thing behind me right there, Blade Runner 2049. Holy shit. One of the best movie last year. What a masterpiece.
You really, really enjoyed that movie, huh? Didn't you want to do a video on it?
should we split this up into like TV show, movie, and like album or something?
Yeah.
Or like an anime as well, I guess.
Oh
That can
yeah,
be
an
anything.
anime. So then we've got like those 4 categories. Just like hitting one
Yeah, it's
is
tough.
gonna fucking like
It's tough.
I can't pick.
Maybe not your favorite, just one off the top of your mind that
Just
stands out the most.
Stuff you read. I love. I'm a massive Tolkien fan. I have all the extended Lord of the Rings things over there. I read the books ages ago. Fucking, I love those films to death, man. Holy shit! Like, I watch Lord of the Rings yearly all the time. It's a massive part of my life, as well as Blade Runner 2049, and Hot Fuzz is probably my favorite film.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, because
That's a solid film. I only don't like. I can't really rewatch that just because back in the day, that was like the film to watch. Like all the time, I'd be watching it.
I've watched it like 20 times, no joke.
Yeah.
It's
Wait,
like
which movie?
Hot Fuzz.
Oh, that's like the cop one, right? They're like,
Yeah, yeah.
that movie's hilarious. That's a really good movie.
Yeah. But if you like, the deeper you look, the more it's like, oh shit, this is a genuine fucking masterpiece.
Yeah.
Like, because Edgar
Dude,
Wright's crazy.
Edgar Wright, yeah, he knows what he's doing. I mean, Scott Pilgrim's like one of my favorite.
Understandably
he's
so.
doing good stuff.
Yeah.
I think I guess the piece of media that I feel like really has stuck with me since I like first watched it was probably like Fully Cooley, the anime.
Oh yeah. Dude,
Because like in just 6 episodes, that show just like I don't know, dude, like it is such a good coming of age story in like
I love those, man.
like a
coming of age
mental
stories.
trip through. Dude, it's so bonkers though. It's one of those shows where like every scene is memorable. Like you can remember just everything about it because like it's so condensed in like everything about it is just this like perfect vision, and the music is so good. It's
Fuck
man,
yeah, dude.
it's good shit. It's really good. I can't recommend that.
I haven't watched it, so I might check that out.
Watch it. It's
honestly.
so good.
My
It's
favorite
insane, but so good.
oh Corey, you got any favorite movies?
Oh
for you?
yeah. Well, for me, it wouldn't be movies. I've just been listening to a lot of music right now, like just a lot in the past week. So like, this is gonna sound super emo, but like one album that I cannot stop listening to right now is "A Fever You Can't Sweat Out" by Panic at the Disco, which is so emo. But like, hear me out. Like that album is actually like. They're like 16, 17, 18 years old when they filmed that filmed it. Wow, when they recorded that album.
Yeah.
And it is so like just such a well-written album. Jesus, words, man. I'm tired.
Is that the
I
one
woke up
with
like
the
an hour before
I
this.
write sin
Yeah,
tragedies?
that song's okay.
It's iconic as fuck.
That song's okay,
Yeah.
but like the cool thing about the album, right, is like the first half of the album are like these pop punk songs with a lot of dance influence, and then it has this really cool intermission and turns into this like what's it called, cabaret kind of music. It's like this mixture of like cabaret and pop punk, and it's just like a really cool album. The way it transitions, give it a listen.
Cabaret,
from,
right?
Yeah, cabaret. Yeah, give it a listen from like beginning to the end, and it's like
I love albums
such
like
a
that.
good album. That and then for movies, like not much. Like you guys go hard with movies, and I feel bad because you guys really get into movies, but I'm kind of lame when it comes to them. But
No need to feel bad about it. It's just preferences.
in terms of TV shows, though, I've been really into the show called Shameless. It is on Netflix.
Oh, yeah.
You guys might have seen it. It's like one of my
US
favorite
or
shows.
UK?
US. Sorry, buddy.
US,
The UK
okay.
one's. It's like, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
But the US one's really
Pretty big
good.
difference.
So yeah, yeah. Panic at the Disco. I've been going through like their whole discography and just been really
Nice,
eating
dude.
it up. Yeah.
I mean, also like you brought up TV shows like standard TV, Community.
Oh
can't
yeah, I
leave
know you love that
Community
show.
out.
It's a phenomenal show. It's like
That's like
it never gets
favorite
old.
show.
It never gets
So
old,
good.
dude. It's just really
Yeah.
funny.
like it all like even
Oh,
at
dude,
its
Community's
lowest,
so
it's
fucking
still
rad.
good.
Yeah.
I mean, goodish, even at its worst. But like,
Yeah.
shit, those first 3 seasons.
It's a
are
good show,
so
dude. It's a very,
so
it's just a, it's a fucking hilarious show. It's just,
It's so fun and
It's
like
so
it's
unique as well.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
no
It
doubt
bloody
in it.
flips the genre on its head.
Mm-hmm.
It's like Deadpool saying, "Look at my balls." Really,
really,
flips it all on its
please.
head.
My favorite, in terms of anime, my number one is always Cowboy Bebop.
Oh yeah,
Always.
that is So I haven't watched Cowboy Bebop, but my roommate's a huge anime fan, and he showed me a lot of the music from Cowboy Bebop. I think the song was Tank.
The soundtrack
It's
is.
got a good soundtrack.
Yeah, it was
The
the song called
soundtrack's 10
Tank.
out of 10. The visuals are 10 out of 10. The
I don't know.
stories.
He showed me a song called Tank, and just like the score
That's
of that
the main
song
theme,
is
yeah.
phenomenal. He showed me a few other tracks, and it's just like really good.
The
stuff.
whole soundtrack's like a lot of people listen to Tank and they're like, "Oh hell yeah!" But like
Oh, he
the
showed me
next
more.
song,
He
Rush,
showed me
is fucking
more.
rad as hell.
It's
It's
some good
just
stuff.
the whole soundtrack's emotional as fuck and just big band jazz is rad as fuck.
go
I'm
wrong.
deciding on whether to get a Tolkien tattoo or a Bebop tattoo. It's between those two. Yeah. As well as Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood because that's like a perfect anime.
Yeah.
Basically.
Yeah.
I watched a couple of weeks ago a Silent Voice. Actually, I got the Blu-ray
Dude, that
for it.
film is so good.
Oh, I
God,
cried 3
That's-
times actually.
That's
Get
the
both
that's like the
tattoos.
first anime that's ever made me like cry. Like
yeah,
I
it's
proper
so
bawled my
sad.
eyes out.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
It's basic. For those who don't know, it's basically a deaf girl joins like primary elementary school in Japan, and she gets bullied by like one particular kid, but also a bunch of them, and it gets worse and worse. Eventually, she leaves, and like it follows the bully many years later, where he's like traumatized by it,
Yeah.
and like wants to redeem himself, but also it's really heart wrenching.
Like the whole film is just basically depression incarnate. It is the saddest thing to watch, but so good.
It's
And,
so
like, the animation in it is so
Dara.
It's good
It's
stuff.
also
It
like
annoys
Your Name.
Your Name, dude. I don't like Your Name, but I think
Really?
that's because I watched it after I watched A Silent Voice, and A Silent
okay.
Voice, like I was like, okay, this is so good, but I've been hearing
very
better
different.
things about they're very different, but I feel like Your Name does a lot like really wrong, and I think it's
Really?
just carried by the visuals, like the characterization of like everyone except for the girl
Uh-huh.
is so poor. Like the main boy guy, like name a characteristic of him. He wants to build a bridge or something, maybe.
Oh yeah, that's a
I
good
don't know.
point actually.
He was drawing
Um,
for like one scene, but man, I
Yeah.
don't know.
I can
wasn't a
understand
fan of
that. Yeah.
Yeah,
I
think,
do
I think
like-
I was expecting too much from.
I do like a
Visually,
silent
it's stunning,
voice a lot more. I know the creator was like, and your name shouldn't be that popular. It's quite flawed and stuff, which is cool. That's cool that he says that and stuff about his own work that he puts it's his entire life into. Yeah,
Yeah.
I've got the Blu-ray of A Silent Voice over there. Holy shit, that film! It's like a draining. It's not draining. It is kind of. It's emotionally draining.
It's genuinely hard to watch at points.
Yeah,
like,
but like you
it's
can't stop
real
because
nice.
you care about the characters, the main two characters, so much.
Even
Holy
the
shit.
supporting cast gets like a decent.
And the supporting
amount
cast,
of, yeah.
Like
That's it's
her
good.
little
It's a
sister and shit.
good bad time. It's a very good but very bad time.
It's one of my favorite films, I reckon. Well, definitely one of
same.
my favorite anime film.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess I'll jump on music after that. I've been listening. Arctic Monkeys are basically my favorite band. So I'm always listening to them as well as some other stuff. Favorite album by them is Whatever People Say I Am, That's What I'm Not, which is their first album from 2006. It's fucking rad as hell. But I also love their latest album, Tranquility Base Hotel and Casino, which is great as well. It's got a few flaws, but I love it to death. Yeah, I fucking love those guys, those British boys so much.
Yeah. Them Britty boys.
Them British boys, as well as Hesitant Alien by Gerard Way.
Ooh, yeah, phenomenal album.
Oh.
Really good stuff.
I
Dude,
still need to check that out.
I've just been listening to like so much like trashy pop punk. It's not even funny. Like I know some of the music I'm
Dude,
listening
pop punk's so good.
No,
man.
but
What?
okay, pop punk's
Such
a
a
great
good
genre,
genre.
but it has this like tendency where like a lot of the bands follow the same formula for songs, and a lot of it sounds the same sometimes. There's a lot
Oh,
of
yeah.
really generic pop punk bands out there, but I love generic pop punk bands. Like there's this one band that sound like I love
No
Neck
shame.
Deep. This band called Neck Deep. They're like a UK.
Oh,
pop
I
punk
was
band.
about to say Neck Deep.
You know
dude.
Neck Deep?
They,
Yeah, they're
do
fire.
like December and shit, don't they?
Yeah, they're fire. They're fire.
Yeah.
But there's another band that like is very similar to them from the same place called WSTR. They used to be called Waster, and I've been listening to like a shit ton of them. And then as always, the 1975. I love the 1975. I think like they're self-titled. It's a good.
Oh, dude, Mitch with the Corey, if you need a essay-sized list of trashy pop punk, I got
Hey!
you. Yeah, Mitch has got you.
I noticed me and him have a very similar taste in music, so
Nice.
he's a cool
yeah,
dude. We
I'm
gotta
sure you
talk
do.
about music sometime, Mitch. Let's do
Yeah.
it.
I mean, in terms of music for me, like, I'm all for just like pop punk kind of stuff. But in terms of favorite, it's got to be modern baseball.
Yeah, modern baseball is phenomenal.
I love them so
They,
much.
Yeah.
Modern
Like,
baseball is a really cool blend of like
Yeah.
indie and pop punk. Sorry, I'll let you go off about them. I apologize.
Oh yeah, no, yeah. But You're Gonna Miss It All and Holy Ghost are both like such good albums. Like, there's maybe one or two tracks on each of them that don't quite hit, but for the most part, they're so damn good. So fucking good. Everyone go listen to Modern Baseball. I'm still sad that they're on hiatus. The
Yeah,
Swore Beats.
Oh, that's the worst, dude.
Like,
Dude, when Arctic Monkeys, they for like 5 years after AM didn't release a thing, and then suddenly like, oh yeah, a new album this year, and everyone's like, wait, what? Oh,
what?
okay.
What? We weren't
Yeah.
prepared.
And
Yeah.
it was totally different to AM, which I'm totally happy with.
Yeah, you weren't a big
Um,
fan of AM, right?
No, I listened to the shit out of AM. It's just,
I
it's
just know it
definitely.
pissed. I'm just totally. I only know this because of Jace. I just know that AM really pissed some fans off.
It's very simplistic and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, I can get down with the jams, but I much prefer listening to their older stuff or Tranquility Base or like Humbug as well.
Yeah.
It's just better. I don't know. It's very AM's very mainstreamy, which is fine, but it's not the. I don't know. I don't like change. No, I do like change. I just don't like bad change.
I don't.
I hate change. Yeah, that one question basically.
That was a
That's
great
a
question.
good last question.
Please,
Thanks,
guys,
Mitch.
during this Q&A section of the podcast, please ask questions like that. They're really good.
Please ask questions.
The other
No,
questions
ask
were great
questions
too.
like,
Reese's or M&M's.
That wasn't that bad of a question. We could have answered
no,
that.
it wasn't
but,
a bad question.
But like,
I'm
yeah.
asking you guys, which do you prefer?
M&Ms.
M&Ms.
I like Skittles.
Reese's Cups.
Skittles
I
are
like
good.
Reese's Pieces Cups, but not like the actual Reese's Pieces candy. Like, you know, the pieces.
I've
the
never
actual
had Reese's shit before.
You're crazy.
I had one thinking that like I would love it because I really like nuts and I like chocolate. So I was like, oh yeah, you know,
peanuts and
you know.
chocolate.
peanut butter cup. That sounds right up my alley.
You didn't like it?
Had it and I fucking hate it.
Dude, guys, we gotta kick. Am I okay? Chat. Do you guys like Reese's Pieces peanut butter
Dude,
cups?
see, like my mum loves them.
Okay,
Like,
cool.
and
Your mom
like
sounds like
basically everyone in my family just absolutely
she
adores
sounds
them.
dope.
You're just like, nah,
Like,
and they're
these
like,
are
get out of this
gross.
house.
Yeah.
Oh man.
I see the appeal, but man, something about that
They're
that
good.
taste just did not.
Fair enough.
Ugh.
I could see the texture kind of being gross, to be honest. Oh yeah, is Mitch allergic to peanuts? Yeah, he'd literally die.
Nah, he's allergic to gold medals.
Oh,
Mitch, I'm
Snoop's
sorry.
always going like Mitch, we gotta get you in here for a game. I want you to come on a live stream and embarrass
Holy
him.
shit! You fucking Battlefield. You're fucking. Oh, that was.
Snoop
that was
loves
nice,
talking crap
Mitch.
to Mitch.
That
We gotta get him on
Pat,
so
that
he
was
can
fucking
slap Pat
rad.
in a game sometime.
Holy shit! Holy shit, Pat! You
I'm so sorry.
fucking lad.
I'm sorry.
Mitch deserves it because he gives flack back as well. Nah, Mitch is a good boy, but
Mitch, I love you. I'm sorry.
You should hear the things he says about you when you're not around, dude.
Oh no.
Nah.
Oh no.
Oh
I'm
no.
being dobbed in.
But yeah.
Yeah. I think that's a good point to
Yeah.
to end it off, guys. This is a.
Yeah.
I
This is a
had
good
a
one.
lot of fun this cast.
Yeah, this is great. I'm so
it was a
happy
good
these
time.
are live now, guys. So I'm happy.
Oh, so we don't have to be like, okay, let's edit that out. Okay, and so once we do finish, we're like, okay, we're gonna send this shit. It might be up this week, maybe. Who knows?
Maybe we'll
Fucking-
see.
Now it's
More
just
likely next week.
yeah. But now it's just you guys watch it as we do it. It's like,
Yeah.
oh, you know, and see our faces instead of I don't know what I'm talking
Yeah.
about.
You can see us do all of the big dabs.
Mhm.
Hey, we didn't dab. Good job, guys.
I'm dabbing right now.
I'm so glad.
Oh
camera's
no!
off.
Oh
Yeah.
no, dude! Oh shit! Bloody got us again.
Also, guys, I want to say this now because I don't think a lot of people know. On our homepage, there is the One Up Entertainment Live playlist, which is our entire backlog of every stream.
Mhm.
Like, just the full thing is on there. So if you miss a stream or want to catch up or want to see what me and Pat's Magica playlist is like, you can totally check that out. Because it's it's just the stream, but just like fucking, it's on the page. If you want some
you guys
good,
want to go watch them
yeah.
back. You want to see me stuck at Mario Odyssey. You want to see me destroy Snoop in Splatoon 2.
Whoa,
You wanna
whoa, whoa,
see
whoa, whoa,
Ra-
whoa, whoa!
You wanna
I
see
heard that
Rob?
Pat's
No.
pretty good. At
He is
Splatoon
actually
2,
like the
actually.
first week he was a little and then the next week he came back and just slaughtered me the whole time. You can tell he practiced.
I was embarrassed, so I trained.
And then the same thing happened with Paladins. I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure he did the same thing with Paladins or something like that. I don't know.
Nice. Oh, Jay says a good point. Yeah. Next week, guys.
Yeah,
same
here,
time.
I can switch to it. I can switch to the thing.
Do it. Do it. Do it.
Oh yeah.
Media month.
There it is.
Yeah.
Media month, guys. And so we'll be voice calling after that as well.
Mhm.
Yes.
So jump in the One Up server. I'm gonna post a link to the One Up Entertainment fucking
The thing.
server we have. That's the
place.
thing. Yeah. So guys, watch if you haven't already. Watch Ragnarok before Media Month so you can jump in the conversation. And also that is the Discord link.
Yes.
Yeah.
It'll be
Yeah.
a good old time. I'm looking forward to Media Month. Yeah, we're just basically gonna pick a piece of media at the beginning of the month, and then at the end
Yeah.
of the month we talk about it. And yeah, so go watch Thor
Yeah,
Ragnarok.
September might be a show, or it might be an album, might be a YouTube series. I don't fucking know. We'll decide, or we might make a poll. We have,
Yeah.
It'll be
Who
media
knows?
though, that's for sure.
Yeah. It's a very, very broad.
Yeah, but it gets us away from video games, which is
Yeah.
Yeah.
True.
So if you watch
Spectrum.
Ragnarok as well, because
That's what I
it's a
was
good time.
Do it.
It is a good time, but we're not gonna tell you that because we're gonna tell you that next week.
But yeah, and also just so you guys know,
We
it
just told you
does replace the podcast for next week. So basically, same time slot, 4 p.m. Eastern time, which is about.
We have that
9
image
p.m.?
actually
It's 9.
on
I think
Twitter.
it's. Do we? Yeah, we do.
Yeah.
I'll put that in here for next time for sure.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Yeah.
All right, guys, we'll catch you next time. Take it easy. And, yeah.
Bye bye. Love you. Bye.
Love you all.
Mwah.